So, how was your dissertation?
Good, I think. I don't know. I haven't actually submitted it yet. I'm still editing it a bit, but I finished it enough that I actually feel
Oh,
comfortable.
you were done at this point.
Well, I'm like 95% done.
Fucking hell, dude.
I still need to just edit some things, get the sources correct, spruce up the bibliography, that sort of thing.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but college overseas is actually viable, right?
Well,
It's not a waste of time.
I am a Nigerian who did most of his, secondary schooling in England, and then I did my bachelor's degree in the US and finished my master's degree in England, so, well,
Right, no, that's not what
finishing.
I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking.
What do you mean then?
By doing this, and you were to pursue a career, would you feel like you had a high chance to do that, get the position?
I think I would have a higher chance of getting a position compared to if I got a degree in Nigeria. However, I don't think that there would be much of a difference between the UK and the US depending on which school that you go to.
I don't know. It seems like here's a weird thought I had. Less people are going to college in the U.S. mostly because of the student debt.
Yep.
So college is becoming an obsolete tool in the U.S. now that I'm looking at it.
You're not wrong. I've heard many
And
employers state.
it's a bad thing, yeah.
I've heard many employers state that they don't really care about degrees anymore at this point.
Yeah. So I wanted to get a take of someone who is not a nationally, United States. Like for a job market outside the U.S., would a college degree make a difference? Because I don't have that perspective.
I imagine that it would. I'm not sure about in the US, but I do know for certain that some places won't even look at you if you don't have a certain type of degree.
Okay.
At least in the job market that I'm looking into, which is mainly publishing, many of the places that I would want to work have that's a prerequisite that you have a bachelor's degree at least.
And that's why I was asking you, because, again, you have the insight.
Yes, but I suppose it's different from place to place.
And granted, there are still jobs in the U.S. that require you to have degrees, but...
Really?
Well, yeah, you need a degree in order to be a doctor, apparently, still.
I mean, that makes sense.
And lawyers, but... Again, those jobs are dwindling because no one can afford to pay the fucking debt. They're based on a premise of lies, too, that you'll be set for life, when reality is you will be set to pay the debt that you owe.
Yup.
Hey.
In most places. Yo.
And the
Hey, Jay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, what's up?
No, not much.
We're talking
I'm
about
just discussing...
school.
Yeah, we're discussing college and its usefulness in the U.S. versus its usefulness around the world.
Like in some forms, it's more useful around the world.
I can tell you.
Fucking sucks.
I can tell you that is more or less vital in Nigeria, unless you're related to people that know people, or you just know people, which is more often the case than not.
That's pretty much anywhere in the world this time.
But yeah, I do think that in England at least, a degree is useful.
Oh, that's right. I fucked up. Shit. Forgot that's where we left off.
I thought you were doing that on purpose. You fucked up? I thought you had a plan.
No, I was doing it on purpose because I didn't think the armor was actually active, so I was literally gonna just take it away from him.
You touched it, And they both just look at you like it's a fucking Five Nights at Freddy animatronic.
Exactly. I'll be like, oh, the armor doesn't like attack yet, so I'm just gonna you're still working on it, so I was like, oh, it's fine, I'm just gonna take it and leave.
Hey, Matt.
Ew.
Heyo.
Going the suit of armor.
Nah, fam.
Hey, Matt, can I, let me ask you a question real quick. Is college useful in Canada?
I didn't really hang around long enough in college to really get any use out of it. Mostly because I just couldn't pay attention for long enough.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Fair enough, but I'm more or less asking, unless it's a specialized job, would a college degree help you get a job better in Canada?
Well, it's the forever catch-22 of you must have experience to have this job, and you can't have this job without this experience.
Okay,
True
so,
that.
yeah.
But like,
So at that
also,
point, what's the point of college, right?
it also really depends on what you want to do.
Exactly.
Like for
True.
me,
I'm
publishing industry, yeah, most people are gonna turn you away because if you don't know what you're doing, then you'd be affecting the profits of a major company. So,
Tell that to anyone in the United States. They'll tell you you can print bullshit and they'll still read it.
I mean, that is true, but like,
Someone respectable. You're clearly not talking about the United States.
well, when you think about it, Twilight is poorly written, but it's not poorly grammatically written.
No. But then you've got a lot of things that are poorly written, yet still people eat that shit up.
Eh, that's true.
As long as you can spell, you're good.
Even then, it's debatable.
Yeah.
But that's mainly because it's self-publishing and whatnot. People don't need to go through the publishing industry just to get published at this point in time.
Mother.
Hello, Jordan.
Your mother.
Sorry. Because I thought the latest stupidity thing, I don't know, just thinking about college, because I've tried college twice and had to drop out both times.
College.
One was due to mental reasons, mental fatigue, and getting fucked up by a philosophy class. And the second time was because the teacher just didn't give a shit. Like, literally told me that I don't care, I'm just gonna put videos on and sit here.
Yikes, that teacher sucks.
I dropped out that time, like, yeah, fuck this. It was that, and keep in mind, this was for a business class.
Yeah, fuck that guy, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, at that point, why the fuck am I paying you? Fuck you, I'm out. Oh. Jay? Obi?
Huh?
Can we admit our country's full of fucking morons?
I think that goes for every country.
No. This one's especially bad.
I've never assumed that there was anyone intelligent in this country.
So, you know how people were trying to take horse dewormer for circumventing the vaccine?
Sure.
What?
It
It
don't
got
worry about
worse.
it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It somehow got worse.
Horse steam.
Apparently, they've moved on to the active ingredient of weed killer.
Iodine?
Yup.
Mother of mercy.
And at this point, I'm not even gonna stop them. I can't anymore with our people.
I mean, in the UK, people tried to invade the BBC because they were promoting getting vaccines and they invaded the wrong building.
That's funny.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Americans would do that, except we're too lazy to give a shit.
How you finish it out and invade the wrong building? You gotta be dumb as fuck.
Yeah. Like, they invaded the building that the BBC used, like, back in the 60s.
Fucking hell, those are some out-of-touch people.
Like, I don't even understand. If they're going to invade, I assume someone Googled it. How do you even get it wrong to that degree?
Because Google's made by the devil. Oh, just stupid people. At this point, let them. Natural selection's gonna take over, and I don't care anymore.
I don't
Let
think
it happen.
most people do.
And I'm not gonna feel bad for them. Usually I'd feel bad for that kind of shit. No, fuck you people. Fuck those people. I've had enough.
That is why you learn to ignore it.
I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure this is how some euthanizing psychopaths are made.
Not exactly.
I'm not talking about what they're doing. I'm talking about what I'm saying.
Maybe a couple, but I don't know. Not ironically, but interestingly, I did end up having to research a bunch of serial killers for something with my dissertation. A lot of them want the same thing, and very rarely is it because of that.
A lot of them want the same thing, and that's to kill people.
I mean, yes. It's literally just that. They want it because it fulfills some sort of urge.
Primal instinct?
Sort of. For example, the Zodiac Killer killed people because he thought that would make them his slaves in the afterlife.
Isn't he still not caught?
Nope. There was, I think they reopened the investigation in the 2010s, but nothing has come out of it.
There's a running joke that it's the Ted Cruz, of course.
It's also believed that he's dead, or at least it was for a while.
I mean, considering the killings took place when? 70s? 80s? A while ago. I wouldn't be surprised.
But let's put it this way: if it was a younger man, like someone in their 20s, they would still definitely be alive to this day.
But if they're in their if they were in their 40s, they'd definitely be alive. The only way they'd be gone is if they were in like their 60s.
Well, if it was in the 80s and if they were in their 40s, that would put them at about like 80s, 90s. So they could be dead at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
But someone in their 20s, they're just like in their 60s. Higher chance.
The only thing is, most serial killers are unable to just stop. It's sort of in their instinct. They have a constant craving for it, and you just do not stop that sort of thing. Not unless you get some very heavy psychiatric help, and why would a killer go through that? Well, willingly anyway.
To not get caught.
Still waiting, or are we just...
Yeah, Scorp's waiting on a pizza. He'll be in a minute. I just messaged him.
Oh yeah, because I'm friggin' nervous about coming back onto YouTube, but I was still working on stuff. Every single D&D session has been edited by now. You and Scorp talk about pizza a lot.
It's an Illinois thing.
I never even noticed, but when looking back over the past 4 sessions that we did, before every session, you guys spent at least 20 minutes talking about pizza.
Again, it's an Illinois thing. We love our pizza.
Chicago deep dish.
Yeah, hell yeah. Again, if there was a New Yorker in here, it would go on for longer than 30 minutes.
Oh, you bet.
Because it would be a drag-out war.
It'd be a lot more yelling.
Yeah, but I'm just sitting here, editing this thing. I'm like, how much should I keep of this conversation in this video?
Just make a little segment just called Pizza Time.
No, you two should just have a podcast where you just talk about pizza or whatever.
What are we, the Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, which, by the way, anyone I've been telling about that, they love the out of context videos.
Really?
like people I keep telling about our D&D stuff. They always tell me their favorites are the out of context videos. They just love our bullshit.
Yeah. Like looking through the shenanigans, I noticed just how normal Matt is compared to the rest of us.
I was raised by a scientist. I'm afraid the propensity for silliness is at a minimum.
I was raised by
I can almost hear him adjusting his glasses on that one.
I was raised by two bankers who are the most serious people I know. How I turned out to be a sarcastic asshole is beyond me.
I'm not gonna even go into what I was raised by, but let's just say maybe being a smartass comes natural to me.
True.
That's your Chicago in here, right?
Sure, let's go with that.
I mean, if we went via that, like, I wasn't sure if I should actually continue with that thought. Like,
No,
if
sorry,
we
I was
went,
distracted.
if we went via stereotypes, but I don't know about you guys.
Okay, hold on. No, let me get the Illinois stereotype downloaded. Hey, you wanna go watch the Bulls or the Bears? Get a nice slice of deep dish. Got Bulls.
Goff, if we went via stereotypes, I would be sounding a little bit more like this. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? That was an awful Nigerian accent. Hold on.
I'm sorry, but do you know the way?
That's Ugandan, not Nigerian.
That's what you
sick
sounded
fuck.
like. You sounded Ugandan. That's what I was getting at.
That isn't anywhere close to Ugandan. Nah, I've never been able to have a Nigerian accent. According to the people around me, I just started speaking with this voice, and it's been with me ever since.
I don't know what y'all
Honestly,
are
you
talking
could
about,
probably do the Ugandan accent. No one would ever correct you.
It is not a Ugandan accent at all. It is a person who thinks that's what an African man sounds like.
You just not know the way, my brothers.
Shut the fuck up. I hated that meme so fucking much.
I'm lucky. I thought if this was real life, you'd just clock me right about now.
I probably would've.
Yeah, you'd have to catch me first, asshole.
I am very fast, don't mind you.
So am I.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a brag.
What? Shut up, Jordan! I didn't
Jesus
put
was
that
like, nope, I'm outta
together.
here.
I'm so mad.
Oh, hey, there's Tauntaun. Get in the chat. Ready, set, go.
When we last left off, your good old buddy George decided to touch the suit of armor that was laying atop the anvil, thus activating it and making it stand up. It also alerted the bronze dwarven man to George's appearance, and now said bronze dwarvish man is glaring bloody murder at George, and his fires are burning much brighter than before.
Fire burns always.
Oh, what you guys gonna do?
I would like to walk inside, please.
Okay.
Hello.
He does not look towards you as he continues to glare at George.
George, please come over here.
He's gonna take his hand off the armor and walk away.
As you begin moving away, the armor just stares at you, as does the dwarven-looking man. Their eyes locked upon you, and not looking away at all. Whatever you've done, you have seemed to anger them quite badly.
Bad touch.
George, what did you do?
George.
Just touched him. Like
Well-
grass and shit, so.
You should apologize for touching his armor without his permission.
Yeah, consent is sexy.
You're not in the room, Tom. You can't talk.
Alright, I apologize. I get very what's lack of terms excited when I see such well-crafted armory and whatnot.
He just kind of scoffs to this before looking you all over and eventually goes, "So, as I said previously, you all have to be some form of prisoner if you're here, correct?"
Under whose authority are we prisoners?
The warden.
The warden. So the warden is in a position of power where he is able to imprison people without any form of trial?
If you're here, that means you were brought here for a reason.
We
can't
came here of our own will.
He just looks to you, and it looks as if he does not believe what you just said.
We're looking for something. Somebody found it before we did, and now we're trying to get it back.
Right. That sounds very
I have a question for you. How
He looks
long
to you.
how long have you been here?
I am summoned here by the warden to make equipment for his guard.
Really? So before that you just exist in a timeless empty space? Or
I am an elemental. I exist on the elemental plane of fire.
so how much time passed before now and when you were summoned last?
I don't pay attention to trivial things such as time.
Okay. Can you tell me about this warden then?
Not unless you're one of his right-hand people.
What says that we aren't?
What's your proof that you are?
The fact that if we were prisoners, like you said that we were, we would be in the prison.
Which you are in the prison. He says, motioning to the entire area that you're in.
Yes, but so are you.
Correct.
So by that definition, wouldn't you be a prisoner as well?
I, unlike you, have proof that I'm supposed to be here.
Which is?
He then holds up the hammer, which is burning very brightly, before lowering it. This was given to me by the warden.
How strange. So I'm gonna look at this hammer. Does it sort of look like the mallet that Yaris, fuck me. Thorgrim. Yes, the hammer that Thorgrim has.
No.
Is there anything, aside from the fact that it's on fire, is there anything on it, like, let's say, sigil or anything?
Well, investigation.
Okay. Come on, investigation. Do not fail me now. It failed me now.
It looks like a hammer.
Interesting.
Yes, it's a hammer.
Yes, this hammer is made out of hammers. Fuck, what was I going to say?
This hammer is made out of floor.
That is a very interesting hammer. How did you make it out of floor?
Elle just, like, folds her arms behind her back. Interesting hammer. Sort of looks similar to the one that was requisitioned for my dwarven friend here, though significantly more effective.
Full deception with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
And fiery. Don't forget fiery.
Deception. I'm not good with deception. Okay. Okay, come on. I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this.
As you say this, halfway through your sentence, he just kind of scoffs before going, "Oh, right. My one-of-a-kind hammer looks conveniently like something he has."
Really. Take a look at his hammer again. You created all the weapons in this arm that were used to guard this area, yes?
And the armor.
So why does he have a weapon which would be used by the guards at the entrance, all the way down here, where everybody uses swords?
What you're telling me is you pilfered that from the chests, then.
How would we do that if we're prisoners?
Clearly, you broke out of your cells.
So, you're saying that we broke out of our cells, went all the way to the entrance, took a hammer, came back down, while fighting through all the guards. For what reason?
It just now occurs to me that you were referring to the mini mallet, and
Yes.
not to the actual good hammer.
Yeah, the mini
You
mallet.
need to, whenever the 2 or more weapons are given in the same dungeon, you need to.
I'm sorry, I forgot that I got more than one hammer.
One was a mace, by the way.
Destroyed.
It wasn't destroyed. It got messed up, but it's still usable, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. I went bonky bonk bonk on the series. I didn't shove it in.
So, you're trying to tell me that the mini mallet, which was used mostly to hammer and nail, is an important thing that I think you would have gone for. Clearly, what happened is you went deeper into the prison, pilfered anything you saw useful, and then began going about your way.
We did indeed take things that we saw useful, but that was only after we were being attacked by your... What did you call them? Guards?
They wouldn't have attacked you if you weren't trying to leave. Were you trying to leave?
Well, that is true. That still does not look over the fact that we have something from the entrance.
Which means you broke into prison to break somebody out.
Who?
Not my problem.
Why not?
Because there's enough holes in your story for me not to really care.
Can Tauntaun come around the corner now?
I mean, nothing was stopping you from coming around the corner in the first place.
I don't know. I just didn't want to interrupt something dumb like, can I come around the corner? Which, by the way, fucking phrasing is all hell.
Yeah, Jubilee's been keeping herself hidden this whole time, so...
Tauntaun doesn't good with stealth. He has heels on.
Yeah, the armor immediately looks towards you as you come into view.
Tauntaun's just gonna lift the hand and go, stop. Did my internet die?
No.
No, I was just waiting for someone to speak.
Yeah.
My headset turned off. Sorry.
Oh.
You get no reply as you speak.
We having a problem, Princessa?
No problem. Trying to explain to our friend here that we're not exactly prisoners, though it seems that we're at a bit of a standstill here.
No, the way that you worded that makes it seem like we are prisoners.
According to his definition, we are. Trying to dissuade him from believing that, but he is very steadfast in his beliefs.
Hi.
Translation, dwarves are stubborn.
Hey,
Pal. Friend. Boyo. We ain't prisoners. The reason being, do we look like we're wearing rags or dead?
I already came to the conclusion that you broke into the prison. You may not be prisoners, but you will be once I'm done with you.
Okay. Have you even stopped to think about the fact that we're the only things alive around here apart from Ellie?
And
Not much of a prison if there's, you know, no living things in it.
prisoners died all the time in this prison.
Well, you did have a dagger made out of their blood, so...
Yes, I'm the one who made that.
Good workmanship.
Hold on. Were you the ones that designed the traps, or anything along those lines?
No. I only made the equipment.
The equipment. So you would know how long it would take for this equipment to rust away, yes?
Depends on which equipment you're talking about. Because if it was anything made by me, it wouldn't.
Didn't we find like a bunch of rusty shit?
I have a bunch of rusty daggers on me.
If it was
Surgical tool.
anything made by him, it wouldn't have rusted.
Right.
I don't understand why I had to underline that.
No, I know that.
No,
it's just
I understand what he's going for.
Yeah. Well, nonetheless, you would surely know how long it would take equipment of such made out of metal to rust away.
You seem to imply that I care how long this prison hasn't had anybody in it. Breaking into the prison is still illegal. Regardless
Illegal
of
under
regard.
what laws?
The ones made by the warden. The ones that I have to carry out.
Question. Is the warden still alive?
Don't know, don't care.
Okay. Because if he's not alive, then technically his laws are completely useless, and the fact that there's no country anywhere near us right now means that technically no laws exist here.
Unless there is someone to enforce them. Like me.
That's fair. Why do you care about enforcing them? You just said you don't care if the guy's alive or dead. Why would you care about enforcing something of a possibly dead man?
Because it was an order that I was given by him. Which means it is an order I have to follow.
Why?
That is a good question. Why are you taking orders from someone who's probably weaker than you?
He did say he was summoned, so
Just because
Think
you
about
can
it.
summon things doesn't mean you're stronger than it. I can summon things and I'm not stronger than them.
but they follow your orders.
Things.
But they
I
follow
believe
your order.
George is correct, I think. He may not have a choice in the matter.
Well, do you?
He doesn't reply to this.
Do I have detect magic?
I'd like to, look him over to see if I can figure out how he feels about it.
You see nothing.
Damn. Okay. Assuming that it is in your assuming that following the orders of someone else is what you want to do, and you're more than happy to do that, then I suppose there's not much else to speak about. However, if it is the case that you perhaps were brought here against your will, to embroil yourself in things which clearly are of no matter to you, I think it would be in both our best interests if we found another solution, aside from Basil, like I assume you want to do with us.
Not an option. Why
Why not?
If you broke into the prison, I have to take you prisoner.
But we're already prisoners. Like you said, we're still in the prison.
Then get to your cell.
And we will do just that, while you can continue working on your guardian.
No. I will escort you there.
Just a whisper, wouldn't it be much easier if we just told him we just walked in and there was nothing really stopping us from walking in? There was no traps, no nothing.
Doesn't really
We
matter.
followed a goose. An extra-dimensional goose with godly powers. Don't ask me how it got godly powers. I really don't know. I want to know, but I don't know.
Alright, that one needs to go to solitary confinement.
You can't confine this. Tata just goes gesture to his body.
Don't
I was gonna say you
tempt
strike opposed.
Yeah, pretty much.
him. Don't tempt him. I think he will figure out a way.
Alter.
Why is it that truth is stranger than fiction?
Hey, Tauntaun, roll athletics or acrobatics.
Hold on, what do I have to be? Because if it's more than a where is it? If it's more than a 19, I can't do it.
I mean, you get to make your pick as something's trying to grapple you.
Double set.
Alright. The suit of armor wraps its arms around you as you are now grappled, and the dwarvish man goes, look at that. You've been confined.
Technically, I've been grappled.
Don't argue with him, Tauntaun.
I will argue with him. What I'm best at.
Ugh. Anyway. At least can we speak with this warden before you put us away?
As you've already brought up, he may be dead. So probably not.
So where would we find him if he were alive?
Probably in his office.
Which is where?
Yeah, we put this off.
He,
You may have already been in there.
he points down the hallway, this way, toward the peak, towards where the arrow goes.
Oh, that one with the rug.
Hold on. Did we didn't walk through here, I think.
You did.
We did. No one was
found
there.
You found the +1 longsword in it.
Who has the +1 longsword?
Tauntaun.
Is it sheathed?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in his bag.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's in your inventory. It's not in your bag.
Fuck.
It's in the bag where the hilt's sticking out.
If he spots it.
Yeah, we did actually state that specifically.
Oh fuck. Let's hope he doesn't
It's not
spot
like
it.
it's full in the bag. It's just kind of there because the skeleton's not alive right now.
Let's hope he.
Question: what does it take to become the warden? Since the warden's dead, probably.
The warden has to make another warden.
And how does that happen?
Is this one stupid? He asks, looking to the rest of the party.
Trust me.
We're
The
in a
only.
different dimension. The walls are not the same as where I'm from.
Trust me.
That's where I'm from. It's run by a vampire, and fashion is very odd, and it's always night.
The only way you can get him to keep quiet is to answer his questions.
Exactly.
You know what? I'll do you one better. And he walks over, pulling out a metal collar which he latches around Tauntaun's neck. You all then see
God damn it.
runes begin glowing around it. Tauntaun, you can no longer speak.
Oh my god.
Adelsarde is thinking, can I keep that?
So what I'm seeing is that I can't cast anything except counterspell.
Wrecked.
Man, you should shut your mouth.
Everything else is verbal. Except for Mind Spike, but I don't have that prepared.
Adel, looks this over and actually looks very impressed.
Wait, hold on. Does it stop me from telepathy?
You don't know. You haven't tried.
Time to try it. I'm immediately targeting Edel Sarday.
Alright.
No, it's a small world after all.
No.
Okay.
But as you try, you find that you can't do that either.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we didn't think Adelsarde would fall in love with someone, but here we are.
What do you mean? She's in love with Hubert. She's just very good at hiding it.
Oh shush.
Now then, he says, brushing his hands and looks to the rest of you. Are any of the rest of ye spellcasters?
I am definitely not. I mean, gestures to the hammer.
He just motioned to his sword.
Adel also motions to a rapier.
Roll deception.
Oh brother.
Oh, fuck.
Don't, aren't we mostly spellcasters except
Yeah.
for Thorgrim?
Yep.
I'm the only one not.
There we go.
Well,
Actually, Thorgrim, you can cast a spell.
I technically can. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh god, we're all magic casters technically.
Alright. So, he looks you over. He looks you all over. Seems to believe what you didn't technically say, but believes what you were implying.
I still think that we can get out of this without having to resort to this sort of thing. I'm sure that there's something that you want at least. Aside from us being kept prisoner here.
What I want doesn't matter.
It should, shouldn't it?
Not so long as I am bound.
Bound to the warden, or bound to the prison.
It's one and the same, lass.
So, is there a way to unbind?
Would Kantan know how to unbind someone from a place?
Roll Arcana.
Yeah, I wanna roll that too to see if I can figure it out. Can I?
DM, a question.
I have an idea.
How much of this can I hear from my hiding spot?
You can hear everything.
All right, so can I make an Arcana check as well then?
Sure.
Ooh.
Do you want to make one too, George?
He
I
did.
did, and I got a 10.
Oh, okay. George, you're too busy thinking about other things right now. As for the rest of you, you know that since he is an elemental, the only two ways to unbind him is either finding the person who has bound him to his tasks, duty, or what item, or destroying him.
Sorry, can you say that again? The person that bound him or destroying him?
Find
Yes,
the warden
correct.
or kill the guy.
The warden is not in his office. Last we
Because-
checked.
Technically speaking, as he is a elemental, if you kill him on the material plane, he will reform in the elemental plane of fire.
So there's no chance there's just like a magic circle inscribed on something that we can just slash and break?
He's not a demon. He doesn't have a contract.
So, essentially,
Oh, heaven.
the only way to get him out of here without killing him doesn't really exist anymore since the warden ain't around.
Now, hold on.
I mean, technically the warden could be around somewhere if the entire thing has been...
That is true.
Now, hold on.
Actually, Jubilee and Adelstar Day, there is another way that you can technically unbind him, but
Oh?
I will leave that for you two to try and figure out if you can figure it out.
I have an idea, but I don't know if George would put it together yet.
I mean, I also have an idea, but I'm fucking mute.
I think it might be the hammer.
Well, I'm not there, but I'm thinking to myself, what if Tauntaun made a new contract with him? It would override the old one then.
I don't know, is he DR5 or Lord? Oh wait, I can't cast that yet.
Damn it. Wish I came up with the idea. No way I can do it now since I'm sitting here.
I'm literally a level away from having that spell. And then I can also summon Twain to block jump.
So I guess since George already knows that he's bound, he's gonna whisper to Adelstar Day. I don't know if it'll work, but I could try sitting him home if it'll permanently keep him there since he isn't really of our plane.
Somebody has the panic.
Would you be able to do that from where you're standing right now?
I'd have to... Actually, yes, I can.
Okay.
However, it'd
I
be
know
much
that.
easier if he was willing.
Don't think that's going to happen. He is bound to do his duty, and he cannot go against it.
Wouldn't be really going against his duty, it'd just be him going home.
Him going home would be facilitating our escape.
Unless you can convince him otherwise.
I'm gonna have Jubilees try to sneak back to Poe Masters, see if we can't get some help with this.
Okay.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I gotta think up of an argument here.
Oh, we have an elemental in the other room, and I think if someone makes a new contract with him, he'll be more agreeable. Do you have any way to make a contract with a summon?
You can't make contracts with him. Hold on, I gotta get back into Master's voice.
Oh my.
Alright. You can't make contracts with creatures that already have active ones.
But if the wielder dies, isn't the contract void at that point? Why is he still around?
Because if he was told to guard the prison, he would have to guard the prison, which is not gone.
Hmm. So if we destroy the prison, then he's free.
I don't know about you, my sweet little thief. I certainly don't have any means of destroying the prison.
Neither do I, but there's got to be a way to go around the contract. Then, could I dispel it?
You could probably just banish him.
Yeah, and it would keep him there. That's right. I'm gonna try to sneak up to here so I can not be seen still and try to whisper to my comrades.
Roll stealth.
Just gonna. Having a hard time finding the stealth button. There it is. Ooh, I'm on point today.
We have rolled 421, 521s. What the fuck is going on here?
All with different modifiers.
He doesn't seem to notice you.
Eesh.
It's our day. Banish him, and it should actually help us.
Right. Okay.
We'll sneak back to her original position now.
Let's try and figure out. I need to figure out a way to make him go willingly. What would make a prison guard want to go home instead of? Okay, very well. So you will then escort us to our cells, yes? Which would be where?
He just gives you a blank stare at this very stupid question.
Because we did pass some cells on the way here, unless, of course, there are cells up above or down below.
Then you know where you need to go.
Very well. And she turns to go. Though, I have to ask. Once we are in our cells and the wardens that you created are guarding us, there shouldn't be any more reason for you to stay. Unless you need to create more, that is.
I have to watch you. You're the prisoners, after all.
Watch us from in here?
I
I? How would you manage
Yes.
that?
He then
Okay,
raises his hammer and hits it on the anvil, and you hear a ringing and echo through the room for a moment before you then hear as 4 swords rise and begin floating around.
Oh god, not
Yeah.
again.
It's a 4 swords adventure.
Shut up.
Oh god, okay.
One's purple, one's green, one's blue, one's red.
Bruh.
Bingo.
So
Alright,
you,
well, I might have to try something.
so you watch us with your swords. Very well. I will not stall any longer. I think it would probably be in your best interest if you return to your home, at least for the time being.
Yeah, is this area open right now?
Yes, Tauntaun walked through it.
Okay. Hopefully what I'm gonna try will work.
I mean,
Just
if 2
step out.
people banish him at the same time, it might go well.
Well, I'm gonna start going out here and start doing a performance. Hopefully getting his attention to keep him distracted. So I want, what's his reaction when I start performing?
safe, at which point you don't see him look at you. However, the suit of armor looks directly at you, and Tauntaun, I need a Constitution save.
Huh?
Fucking. Why am I making a con save? What did you do?
I don't know.
That's 6.
Alright, Tauntaun. Now not only can you not speak, you cannot move, as you are petrified. Or not petrified. Paralyzed. There we go.
The fuck?
As you are paralyzed, and then the suit of armor steps past you and begins approaching you, Jubilee.
I am
Please.
just silently
It
glare
then
at
begins
Jubilee
reaching
with my
hands
paralyzed
towards you.
I'm gonna back away, continuing to dance.
You see the red around its armor glow brighter as it takes a step towards you.
Takes a step back. Again, just staying out of his reach, but not, like, running away.
Roll initiative.
Oh god.
All of us or just her?
Well, towards itself. How about all of you so that I can do this turn-based?
Alright.
Pretty sure they've all at least noticed the thing just walk away now.
Yeah, but...
Hurry up, guys.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
Christ.
rolled good. Hooray!
Get back here, boy!
Good boy up. Sorry, I'm having issues with things stink.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to persuade him at this point.
If anything, I have a backup.
Even though I'm not technically playing a character that's supposed to be magically inclined, am I allowed to correct something when it comes to magic stuff?
I don't see why not.
Because I read the banishment spell, and I'm pretty sure they don't have to be willing.
No, no,
if-
no.
No, it
They're
just makes it
willing-
If it's
easier.
willing, if he's willing, it's an automatic. You know, he fails to save.
Yeah, so I
Being-
want it to
being
be...
willing-
Oh,
Being willing, he automatically fails the wisdom saving throw. Whereas if he is not willing, he has to make the wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah, so him being willing just makes it easier. It doesn't make it hit or break, make or break, you know?
yeah.
It is not a requirement, but if he is willing, he doesn't get the chance to
He's
save.
willing, it speeds up the process.
At this
I
point,
get-
I think the opportunity has passed, unfortunately.
I just know that some spells require the target to be willing.
Or just actually gonna kind of think to himself is just he's gonna leave it be for now, but it's just because he's kind of like having thoughts about what he's said and whatnot about being summoned and everything, and then actually fuck it'll just be he's gonna I guess this all's happening. He's gonna like hopefully the sword doesn't have ears, which we're back to Adosar Day. Of course, the other problem could be the fact that, you know, if the warden is still alive, he could always just resummon him if I do banish him.
If you banish him away, at least they'll give us time to get out of here.
Stealth, by the
Okay.
way.
Stealth?
Yeah. We'll
Both
see
of
how
us?
well you whisper. No, just George. We'll see how well George is at whispering.
Oh god, my stealth is a 2!
That's pretty decent.
He doesn't seem to notice your whispers.
Right, they didn't notice his armor walking away.
He probably did, but he just doesn't care because we're surrounded by swords.
And we're technically prisoners now, so.
Okay. So, I guess... at this point... I have a feeling that he's not going to listen to me if I attempt to well, I guess I still can, right? Attempt to persuade him?
Yeah, you're not in combat, technically.
Well, yeah. I did say yeah, you can.
Okay. So I'm just gonna look as his armor being walks off before looking back to him. Like I was saying before, I think it would be in your best interest to return home for now.
Unfortunately, I can't do that so long as there are prisoners that need to be guarded.
Indeed, you have to remain to your duty so that you can best protect this prison. You are duty bound to it. But what if you returned home to better prepare yourself for the battles ahead?
You don't need to do that.
Are you certain?
Positive.
Because everybody has said that. They say that they have no reason to better prepare themselves when they are facing off against strong opponents. But many people that have said that have also ended up dying or worse.
Dying for me ain't that big of a deal.
No, of course not. But is failing your duty that big of a deal?
Not really.
What the fuck?
It's Adol Sarday's
Also-
worst fear, a nihilist.
Do I also have to wait until my turn to speak or say anything, or no?
Now, you talking is a free action.
Okay. It's like, so you said if we can provide you with some sort of proof that we're not prisoners, then you'd be fine?
Aye.
I think. Do you know if there's a surgeon in this prison?
There used to be a doctor.
Okay. And what if we said that he handed off the tools for us to help with?
The unfortunate thing is we don't have his tools anymore because Tauntaun sort of dumped them into gears.
What?
I dumped Rust torture tools.
Which were the surgical tools you found in this room over here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What about them?
Those were the surgical tools from the doctor.
Yeah, why would we need surgical tools that are rusty?
I don't know. Why did you take
Are you
them?
trying to get yourself tetanus?
Say, it could have been our one sort of proof that we weren't prisoners if we had something of a previous guard or someone that worked here.
Well, we do have
Like any
something,
of us know
and
about
let's.
fucking medicine.
We do have some. I know. We do have something, and let's hope that he doesn't take it the wrong way. Well, we may have lost the tools, but we do have something which the warden did indeed let us have before he passed away. Well, more specifically, she gestures over to Tauntaun. He has it.
Tauntaun is still paralyzed and mute.
Yep.
He's basically just glaring at everyone. Just fucking help me, you bastards.
Well, it's a bit of a shame that he's a bit indisposed at the moment.
Indeed, he can't move or talk or stop you from looking at his person. Though,
Right.
I'm sure you notice, and she points to the handle of the sword which is poking out of his back. That.
It's a sword. Just like one of these, he says, pointing to some of the floating swords.
The one that was given by the warden. You made it, did you not? Surely you'd recognize something you gave to him.
Ooh.
I can't recognize it based off of the hilt.
Then, alright. Then allow me to go and show it to you. If I may.
You just slowly win. Roll persuasion.
Okay.
It's okay if I can count that's helping as well, since I kind of brought up the whole if we showed him something.
Sure, I'll count that as the help action.
Okay. Oh, mother of mercy. Okay, let's see if that works.
He
Meanwhile,
thinks for a moment before nodding his head to allow you to do so.
Alright, I'm going to go over, reach behind Tauntaun, pull out the sword, and walk over to him so you can see it.
Alright, we need to see if you had enough movement to actually... You can get here.
Okay, over here.
Hold on. You sure?
Yeah.
So she has to go to that specific spot to grab the sword?
even if she goes here, if she does that could work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Okay.
So I will say she does have to step to Tauntaun's side, because have you ever tried to grab a sword off of a 7-foot tall
That is.
hulking figure from the front?
Yeah, that's why.
fair.
That's what I was
Fair, I
thinking.
guess.
Thank you very much.
All right, so yeah, even
You're
at
not mistaken for 7 feet. He's 6'9".
even at best, that's the best we can do.
I mean, I'm still multiple heads taller than her, but still.
That's not really helping. All right.
No, but I'm not 7 feet tall. What do I look like? An orc?
Yes.
Thorgrim, it's your turn.
That Ailsarde is working her diplomatic magic like usual. Thorgrim is going to remain on standby, but he's going to keep a very close eye on the proceedings and is going to keep a hand close to his hammer, just in case things go pear-shaped. And
Which
he's
hammer?
ready. Let's go with the silvered one.
Okay. Because now you have the silvered hammer, the mace of disruption, and the mini mallet.
Yes, and
So many hammers.
Smasher.
It has so many hammers for so many occasions.
I'm gonna
Always
bonk
hammer
all of
time.
them.
All right, Jubilee, it's your turn.
Continuing to dance and stepping away.
Not
Problem is,
quite.
in a turn. Again, I'm trying to continue to step every time he steps closer. So,
Okay. So you're holding your action then?
yeah, and continuing the performance.
Okay. It is not impressed by your performance. Tauntaun, roll a con save.
Okay. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I want to get like Thorgrim a fancy mallet and just toss a bow tie on it and just be like, "This is for formal occasion."
All right. So you finally managed to shrug off your paralysis. However, that neat little metal necklace around your neck is still making you mute.
Was the paralysis save before or after my turn?
Technically, it's at the end of your turn.
All right, move on.
All right. So,
I can't speak. I got nothing I can do.
the Jubilee, it steps forward and begins reaching toward you.
And once again, I'll step back.
All right. You provoke an attack of opportunity,
Uh-oh.
as it seems to be now very tired of your shit.
Fun fact: grapples are attacks, but technically they can be used for attacks of opportunity. No?
No.
No? Okay.
No. As much as I would love to see Jubilee get grappled by it, the unfortunate thing is that's not how that works.
It's annoyed. Oh, God.
Alright, so as you step away this time, you notice that a longsword is prepared and it swings forwards, cutting you across your belly for 10 points of slashing damage.
Whoa, I didn't even see the roll. So yeah, you hear an ow, definitely.
As it then, you can continue doing your movement to try and get as far away as possible.
Every time I keep doing that, the token things keep popping up, so it keeps cutting off what I'm doing.
But we know that the armor will always be 5 feet away from you.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna move a lot further next time.
You want your giblets. Alright, so he will meet Adelsarde halfway before holding his hand up for the sword.
Can I give it to him, or do I have to wait my turn?
If he's holding his hand out for it, you can give it to him.
I will give it to him.
He takes it, begins looking it over, before nodding and goes, "Aye, this is one of mine."
Indeed. Now, as you said, weapons that you created.
You said that the warden gave it to you, right?
Yes.
Roll deception.
Didn't he
Okay.
technically say that it was given to us and then gestured to Tauntaun?
It was specifically given to you, but regardless.
Come on. Wait, hold on. Do I have anything? Anything?
You have like a lucky reroll thing for sorcerer or whatever?
It's an ability check, not a skill check, so it does not count here.
Isn't deception a skill check?
Yes.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
but it's specifically an
Oh, it
ability
needs to be
check.
ability check. Okay.
Aren't skill checks also ability checks? I swear I've had to have this conversation before because I had to figure out an item.
Well, in this case, it is down to the DM.
Whatever the rules say, you're making a check using one of the 6 ability scores, you're making an ability check. This is true whether or not the check involves a skill.
Technically speaking, yes, this is an ability check.
Okay. I am going to use 1 sorcerer point. I'm gonna try again. Please be
So
better.
this is the one where you have to take what your new roll is, correct?
I
Oh,
think
boy.
so.
Which means if you roll lower than a 13, it could be potentially bad for you.
I think I might not even be that smart, so you probably would have believed.
Well, what did I roll last time? I rolled a 6. But 13. No, I'll go for it. If this goes tits up, we'll be fine. I
Can
hope.
Tauntaun try and help her?
What
Wow.
the fuck?
No, you are mute, so you can't actually assist at this time.
I can't, like, give a reassuring pat on the back.
I was gonna
That-
say
that
say
would
something
not-
actually, but I don't know if it would help at this point
That-
since she's already rolled.
That would not. A pat on the back would not give the help action Tauntaun.
If anything, given how Adol feels about Tauntaun touching her, that probably do the exact opposite. So,
I was gonna say, could I say something and also, and do my own roll or something, or
No, you'd have to do that on your turn.
fuck?
He looks it over before eventually shrugging and holds the sword out to you.
I will take it and, put it on my belt.
Alright.
Wait, really?
Oh my
Everyone
God.
except Jubilee is considered to be out of combat.
Jubilee, no!
Oh no!
Okay. I finally diplomatized, well, once.
Tauntaun's gonna hold out his hand for the sword back.
It'll just, looks to you, but gives it over.
As you hand it over, he notices the gloves on your hand and he goes, "Why didn't you just show me those?"
I will.
Tauntaun's just gonna shrug.
Sorry, who has the gloves again? I have the
You
gloves?
do.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have the gloves. I fucking forgot about the gloves. I am going to look to the gloves and sigh. Truth be told, this was a very stressful situation. You, sir, are a very intimidating person, so I completely forgot.
Well, since the warden gave you that sword, that technically makes ye warden of the prison.
Tauntaun's just gonna point at himself.
No.
Not you. Not you, he says immediately to this.
Agreed.
I refuse to take orders from you.
Understandable.
He then steps forward, as if realizing something, and takes the collar off Tauntaun.
Rude.
Okay.
Well, can I keep the collar? Not on me. For later use.
No. And now that combat's over, you watch as all of the swords go back to where they had been resting previously.
By the way, did...
Wait,
Someone
wow, wow,
taking orders from me. I have a skeleton that does it all the time.
Hold on.
Although it is dead right now. Okay.
Do I notice Jubilee being chased?
Speaking of Jubilee, you get to do your turn now.
One, two, three. I'm trying to figure out how to maneuver around now, but 3, 4, 5, 6. Dancing away, dancing away, dancing away.
Alright. 10, 15, 20. And Sarday, you look up just as you see Jubilee and the armor go around the corner, with the armor having sword in hand.
One of my compatriots is being chased by your armor. Can you tell them to not do that?
He just looks to you before he puts his index finger and his thumb in his mouth, and a loud, ear-splitting whistle echoes through the halls. Jubilee, you see the armor raise its sword, staring down at you. As the whistle is heard, it stops before, just as if nothing was wrong, lowers the sword and goes about its business.
Oh, thank the gods.
No, actually, apparently, all Sarday had to do was show her fucking hand.
Yeah, I completely forgot to do that.
But the sword did just make her warden, so that's even better.
Yep.
Jubilee will then come up like, ow.
Technically speaking, now that the situation is over, you could have shown the gloves of arrow catching, Thorgrim's mace of disruption, or even the knife that Hubert had, or whatever the third item was that. The gem of the pearl of the spell get next.
The pearl power that Tauntaun has that he always has out.
He doesn't always have it out.
Yeah, no, it's in his component pouch.
Yeah, he didn't think to say that of everything
Yeah.
else that he said.
Yeah, you could have shown him one of any of those 5 items, and he'd just more than likely just been like, yeah, okay.
Ah, well.
So that's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure if it would actually have worked.
Hey, this means Tauntaun has 2 items.
Yeah, he's probably still not going to accept any orders from you.
I mean, Tauntaun's only order, which is fucking hope.
Yeah, Jubilee just comes in. That big guy does not appreciate the arts.
Hello, Jubilee. Well,
It's a set of
All in my
armor, he
cut
doesn't-
side.
Set of armor, he doesn't know art.
Wait, there's nothing in there?
No.
No, it's just an animated armor, kind of like everything else that's in it.
Hubert.
Fair enough.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah, you were sitting there trying to impress the armor. Meanwhile, the armor.
Metal noises.
Meanwhile, the armor. Prisoner escaped. Must capture. Prisoner resisting arrest. Ill.
Did you just do Gus Spot 3000?
Say difficulty tweak.
La 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 la. Die.
Difficulty tweak.
Alright. Well, with that harrowing situation out of the way, we were hoping to go towards the exit. Hopefully we'll be able to do that now while only worrying about the traps and potential slimes in our way.
Question.
Hello?
He looks to you as you say this.
And what does he say?
He said I.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Nah, that was to Tauntaun. What's your question?
Oh.
Would you be able to, say, make armor better? Kind of sick of my skeleton going down so much trying to help Chuckleplucks over there.
I am a blacksmith, so I.
Tauntaun pull out Patterson's armor.
He just looks to it and raises an eyebrow
Dear Lord, man.
and just looks to you. It's armor scraps.
I got it with the skeletonite. They don't pay me anything. I can't make my skeleton better.
He just looks slowly to Adel Sarday as if awaiting instruction.
Adel folds her arms. Well, if you feel comfortable doing so, then feel free to upgrade the armor.
Who cares about my comfort?
I do.
Well, that's not my problem. I need to know what you want me to do.
Oh god, I love this man so much.
Well, I suppose then I'd like you to upgrade his armor. Actually,
You,
and she looks around. Anyone else want anything upgraded? That would be
Yeah.
possible.
He puts a pinky and a thumb in his mouth this time and whistles loudly. And after a couple of seconds, you begin hearing clank, 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 clank.
Wait. Upgraded. Wait, hang on.
Tauntaun, you feel an armor push past you very abruptly as it comes into view.
You know, I'd say it matters, but it doesn't even have a... Does it have a consciousness? Does it have
Probably
something
not.
or not before?
I can give you this.
Eh,
Armor, isn't it?
this is true. I'm just having two semi-sentient...
Well,
He looks to Adelsar Day as if asking if giving you the plate mail will
yes.
be good enough. He
This will
nods
be good.
before hitting it in the chest with his hammer, and you watch as it just crumples down. Tauntaun, you can add chest mail, or you can add plate mail to your inventory.
How heavy is plate mail?
65
Yeah.
pounds.
That is... that might... that... how does carry weight work? It's ×5 strength score? Right? Is it 5 or 15?
Oh.
15.
15
15.
carry weight? Alright. Okay, I was gonna say, I might be above my carry capacity.
He then looks back to you, Adelsar Day, and goes, anything else?
I would like to see if he's able to. He's gonna walk up and show him the sword. Do you think you can improve this in any way?
That's your packed weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
He looks it over, raises an eyebrow, and says, there ain't much I can do to this. It's already potent and well crafted, I might add. This looks like some divine weaponry right here.
I said I've never been able to. I've never really felt anything divine from it. Maybe he's
Even-
using it wrong.
He just looks to you and squints. You're an angel.
He'll nod.
Did you get your powers from one?
You can say that I'm closely related to one, so yes.
Then that's why the weapon's already divine and magical.
Huh. So you're saying I could potentially channel it into this?
I don't know. I don't know much about warlock magic.
Speaking of blades, can you upgrade this? And I'm going to hold out Void's Edge.
Bloody hell is that?
A knife!
No.
He just
That's
he
not
just
annoying.
looks at it and goes, "It's disgusting." What sort of pit did you drag this thing from?
Colt?
Put your shame away, lad.
In all
I mean,
honesty,
this thing cuts damn near anything. I just can't hit for shit.
I should just smelt that thing. Evil.
Wait, no! This didn't mean my skeleton. Conta's just gonna hold it away.
George is gonna, talk to Adelsar Day and just whisper again. Perhaps it would be safe to try to form some type of new contract or something, just to, in case.
Forgrim's gonna walk over to Mr. Fiery Dwarf Elemental guy, and is going to hold out Smasher. This is kind of a mundane hammer. You think you can do something with it?
He takes it, looks it over, sniffs very loudly before saying, "I can do a little bit, but it'll take time."
How much time?
The weeks.
I don't think we have weeks.
I mean, I've got plenty of weapons. I can wait weeks.
I mean,
That's why I say.
what else are we going to do?
Do you have enough food
Leave.
for weeks, Tauntaun?
That is the point.
We can always travel and come back if necessary.
We can. Though I do have I have a couple of questions for you. To begin with, how do I refer to you as? Do you have a name?
Actually, I have 19 rations. I do have enough food for weeks.
My ward used to call me Maker.
Maker. Do you prefer that name?
He thinks about this for a moment and rubs his chin as if having not ever been asked this before. My original name was Agam.
Agam. Alright. In which case,
With an M or an N?
Agam.
if you don't mind, I'd rather call you Agam.
You call me whatever you want.
Well, I would call you whatever makes you feel most comfortable.
I don't care about that.
Oh, then Agam. And another question, I suppose, is now that I am the warden here, what exactly does that mean? Can I summon you whenever I wish? And would you only come here, or would you come wherever I summoned you?
Come to you, lass.
And how would I summon you exactly?
Where? He says as he walks over, and you watch as he raises his right hand and slowly reaches into his chest. You, and all of you feel a sudden spike in heat as he exposes his true heart to you all before he pulls out a little red gem and holds it out to you.
I'm gonna take it.
Alright. You have a gem of Conjure Lesser Elemental.
Alright.
Oh, he's a lesser elemental?
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that Dwayne's still better.
Yes, technically. Well, that's not entirely true, because this guy is a boss lesser elemental, whereas Dwayne is just a normal elemental.
So they're about.
Okay,
Who knows? You didn't fight him, so you don't know how bad he is.
Well,
summon lesser elemental.
Conjure.
Okay, summon first goal.
Conjure Lesser Elemental.
Yeah, conjure. Right.
So you have a gem of Conjure, it's minor elemental, my bad. And you can use it to summon only Agam.
alright.
Neat.
Neat indeed.
And you can only summon Agam once every 3 days.
Alright. Say,
I feel like this is more of a shopkeep summon rather than a attack summon.
well, not really a shopkeep, more like a portable smith.
Yeah, like
He
that.
will attack if pulled too.
Alright. Well, Agam, she says as she puts the jewel away and smiles. I'm glad to have you on the team.
He waves off the sentimental speech before heading to his anvil, which he rests Smasher on, and looks like he's about to start getting to work.
Alright. Would you be able to take that with you to your realm? Or if I summoned you, would you be able to bring that to us?
So long as I'm holding it.
Perfect.
Quick question. What's that sword your armor buddy has in his hand?
Just a sword.
Oh.
A mighty bitchin' looking one, but a sword nonetheless.
It is pretty
Got a
good looking.
point, that is a damn
I
thing.
like this guy.
I like
The
this
only
guy.
way to get him to open up is to let him talk about weaponry.
Let him talk about the shit he makes.
Exactly.
So, it's like orbs and stone, but about stuff that's made.
So, dwarves.
Speaking of which, Thorgrim, talk about stone.
Rocks.
Stone.
Rocks are cool.
You aren't forgetting he's not a dwarf, he's just an elemental in the shape of one.
Thorgrim here to talk about stone, not to Agam.
I would say, even though he is a fire elemental like creature in the shape of a dwarf, there's a little saying that we dwarves have. It's called close enough.
Oh.
Well said, Thorgrim. Well said.
Well said. Alright. Well, let's continue on our way out of here.
Yes, please. I still have a gash on my side because that armor was really rude.
Hubert, can you heal her wound?
Very well. He walks over and he gives Jubilee 8 HP. Or
Thank
10
you.
HP. That's how much you took damage of. He heals you for 10.
Thank you, Hubert.
Alright.
I do it myself, but I'm really low on spells.
Now then, let's be on our way.
And curious about something though.
Goodbye, Agam. Off I
He
go.
waves. He just flicks his hand a bit. What are you curious about, George?
He's gonna open this door. Is there anything inside? Or no inside?
Still just old, moldy crates. Nothing new.
It looks like there's a back way, though.
And do I hear anything like as I'm stepping into the room?
Nope.
Can't believe I diplomacied well for once.
And not only that, we got a portable smith now.
Yeah. Wait, George, don't run ahead. God damn it.
No, George, run ahead. Find the secret
late.
Hydra in the pit.
What?
No, not a full Hydra. Anything but that.
Run nose first into that beholder.
Oh well, if it's a beholder, I can at least handle that because beauty is in the eye of the beholder after all.
Shut the fuck up.
No, hold on. Before
Which
you get
eye?
mad at me, there was not about the pun. There was actually a lore thing I was going to bring up.
Which eye of the beholder?
Shut up,
I
man.
forget which one, but basically, beauty is something a beholder is weak to because they can't resist it.
Oh, of course. Fucking dude that made D&D made that pun. Of course he did.
That's not entirely true, because beholders hate everything except themselves.
Including other beholders.
So, while, yeah, they may be susceptible to beauty, they are susceptible to their beauty, and only their beauty.
That's fair.
Ah, yes,
Hey,
the
this
great
guy's self is not a
Narcissus.
beholder.
So no, Phenom, I was not meant to do a pun that time. Sorry.
Mm.
George, nothing has changed. Everything still looks decrepit. Everything
Everything sucks.
basically the same.
Okay, even in this room.
Yeah. The only change that appears to have happened was Agam is now here.
Oh,
Oh, time to leave.
okay, everything's fine.
You shouldn't
Yeah,
run
that's
ahead,
fine.
George. Already spent too much time fruitlessly attempting to lecture Tauntaun about that.
And then you went and did it.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
and
difference-
I
won't just-
immediately came back, unlike you.
I
The
come
difference is I
back.
can at least hold, at least won't sit trying to talk and negotiate with it, and then I'll actually run if I feel like I can't take it.
I also
At least
do try to negotiate with things.
No, you attempt to annoy them until they attack you.
That's actually not true.
Really? You could have fooled me.
I annoy things when I have backup. Case in point, that one dungeon with the zombie wall. I didn't try to annoy the bone gold. They just kind of saw me and I ran. Which, let's be real here, smart thing.
I wonder.
I can summon familiars. I can put a bird and emulate this picture.
All walking along Adel's, like, begins pondering whether or not she could get Agam to put that collar on Tauntaun again, but decides against it.
A good use for it.
I mean, let's be real here. Tauntaun will find a way to make it weird.
Now
He
that you
finds
mention it,
a way to make anything weird.
he's gonna, as he's walking, he's just like,
I'm fine with this.
What?
Jubilee briefly had Hubert inside her.
And then
You-
Tauntaun entered.
gonna say, Adel.
Yes?
How tall
Somehow,
is you?
pretty sure he'd actually would work with you on this. If you could somehow get him to make an extra one of those collars, or let him have the old one, that could work well if we ever have to fight anyone else who might be skilled in some type of spellcasting or some way, shape, or form
Yes.
using their voice for things.
All we would need to do is get them into a position where we can put a collar around their neck. Easier said than done.
Or forcefully pushed upon them.
Yes, that's what I meant.
That is
I
not
kinda wish
very...
I could study the color. Imagine if I could make a spell out of that.
Well, I mean, if you summon Agam next time, maybe you'll have one on him.
Maybe he will, but that's a thought for another time.
Okay, guys, remember, before we go up, remember the spots I hit with daggers.
What spots were those again?
Well, hopefully they'll be the spots that have the bits of rust on them, so we don't trigger the traps.
Let's hope that they are still there then.
Yep.
Alright,
So you go up the ladder?
yes.
Fuck are we? Oh, there we are.
Bottom right.
So for some reason I'm like really zoomed in now. There we go. Much better.
Okie doke.
Alright.
I have no recollection of this floor.
I have no memory of this place.
Like, literally, I completely forgot everything aside from the pit that we crossed at the entrance. Aside from that,
Well, I just remember all
nothing.
the dagger hallways, so... Whoever had the good eyes, go first. Not Tauntaun. Tauntaun, you're really good. Not gonna want to go first.
Nah, if he
Dagger
wants to go
hallway,
first,
remember.
let him go first.
First.
He'll be fine.
Waiting on sight beyond sight here because I think I remember the right passageways.
I mean, you haven't gone through the door yet, so...
Oh, there's
Oh.
an actual fucking door there. Normally the doors are gone.
So do you go through the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door.
And yep, the spots have been deleted, but there's definitely stuff in this hallway.
I'm actually
Let's just go for
surprised
the
that
quickest route out.
I'm actually surprised the door wasn't trapped.
There's poop in this dead hallway.
Yes, I am hugging the wall.
Okay, Tauntaun, stop there, and I need a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because you are hugging the wall.
Yep.
What part
Yep.
of dark walls do you not understand?
I am going to press myself up against this. I am going to press myself against the barrel of the gun so I can easily dodge the bullet.
Okay, first of all, most of them were like off in the middle of things. No.
Not in this hallway.
Nope.
In this hallway, the holes were on the walls.
No, I meant the fucking trigger.
No, you didn't find the trigger
Nope.
for this hallway.
Oh,
Oof. Shame I ain't advantage.
Alright.
that was the only way I'd say it.
So as you are going through, you suddenly feel the wall rumble behind you, and you nimbly dodge out of the way as you see the hallway fill with metal spikes as they all just shoot outward, cutting you to ribbons as it deals 17 points of damage, which is halved because you made your save. So you will
What's half of 17?
8.
Well, I found one of them.
Who here is good at finding traps?
Tauntaun, obviously.
If we want traps without triggering them, I am fairly decent at that.
Il, like, considers this and then looks to see if the traps reset after Tauntaun stepped on them.
Yep, they slowly begin pulling back into the walls.
Alright. Well, let's wait for Tauntaun to return, and then you can try and follow your footsteps, Hubert.
I don't think he's returning.
Yeah, you assume that he's going to return.
I
If he-
also do not follow his own steps as he triggered the traps.
No, as in we'll follow your footsteps, not his. And, like I said, if he wants to return, he will return.
And he's gone.
And in the wall.
I am always in the wall.
We better start moving, otherwise we really are gonna lose Tauntaun.
Just...
Hubert, floor is
Yeah.
yours.
No, hold on. And Adel's like listening, because she's trying to see just how many traps there are.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna give Hubert some inspiration. Hubert has the inspiration to try to find shit now.
I'm gonna give Hubert inspiration by giving him a pat on the back and saying, "You got this, bud."
Yay,
That doesn't-
Dad Man.
That doesn't actually give him inspiration, but you know.
Give him the inspiration of father figure.
Yes, father is proud of you, son.
Cast father figure. Alright,
9th level spell.
I am going to also cast
I cast adoption. You're my bitch now.
Bless. Shut up. Bless on Hubert,
a
myself,
good one.
and who else? Who wants it?
I'll take a bless.
$19 bless card. Who wants it? Jubilee, you take it.
Alright.
As Hubert
Oh.
enters the hallway and looks around, he looks at the ceiling before pointing toward it, and there is a magic sigil on the ceiling.
Yeah, looks to it.
Oh.
Jubilee, do you think you can dispel that?
Already working on it.
Alright, so you do a little dance and you watch as the magic slowly fades away, at which point Hubert begins walking.
Alright.
I'll follow close by Hubert then, if you don't mind.
That's
I
good.
will as
Okay.
well.
Because if I need to dispel anything, I'll be right here.
I'll bring up the rear just in case of. Well, yeah, I'll bring up the rear just in case of like slime.
Alright, Tauntaun, do you go up the staircase?
Yay. Being very, very careful.
I need you to roll another dexterity saving throw as you go up the staircase.
Normal or dead?
Normal.
8.
Alright, so as you go up the staircase, you hear a cracking sound, and you look down and you see the staircase freezing over with ice. However, you seem to have a handle on it, despite the fact you're wearing heels, and you go up the stairs with no issue.
I should never stop to this bad bitch.
So the question now is, Adel's do we explore or do we just go for the door?
We explored before. I highly doubt that they're going to recreate the treasures. Yeah, I noticed that too. Something's down there. I can feel it.
Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Well, let's try that first hallway first.
I'm not sure exploring is a wise idea.
But you just... never mind. Let's just...
No,
Hubert's leading
she's-
the way anyway.
She said they wouldn't. The treasures wouldn't reset.
So, as you pass by the hallway, you do notice a faint red glow coming out from under the door.
That's bait.
That is very concerning.
Do you hear anything? Or just see it?
You just see it.
I don't want to open that door.
We just hear 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year.
But
Roll a
yeah,
dex save.
I do not want to open that door.
I will say though, Goose did reset things, and is there a risk of having things in here potentially get out into the world, or?
Assuming that we do not dispatch it beforehand, yes.
Is there something behind this door?
Behind that door is an empty room.
Just gonna take it carefully, keeping looking up and around for anything.
Empty room.
But is those boxes in the corner just broken chairs?
Broken chairs.
Well, there's still a waiting room apparently over here. I'm just gonna stay in this doorway in case something happens.
Hubert, you should probably get out of the hallway. I think George wants to open the glowing red door.
We'll try and open this door just because. Satisfy my curiosity.
Everybody's opening doors. I need to open a door.
I'm opening a door!
Yes,
Look!
those
You're on.
Boxes of barrels!
just a bunch
That's a
of
shotgun
rotten
load.
boxes and barrels.
Wasn't
that
that the burn room?
Yes, that was the burned room.
As I get closer, do I hear anything as I get closer or no?
Nope.
Curiosity stated. I'm good.
Alright. Oh god, he's gonna get close to the door, he's gonna put his ear on it. Not gonna try to listen, or?
You hear nothing.
Peeking
Going
around the
to-
corner.
Try to open the door as slowly as possible.
Alright. You have no issues opening the door. And as you do,
Ooh, shiny.
see a crystal.
Why does it look familiar?
George
I
is
feel
just
like
gonna just motion to Battlestar Day, and she knows more about this than he does.
I'm staying at this distance, but can I roll Arcana?
Jubilee will come by because she's got magic inclinations.
Nope.
What do we got?
Now you can only see Jubilee's ass.
God damn it. Okay. I guess I'll just go hide behind the wall again.
Well-
Fuck it. I'll just...
You're gonna what now?
He's gonna fuck your ass. Can't you hear him?
No.
Roll for strap on.
I'm gonna look at it and see if what he can figure out from it by looking at it.
Jubilee will do the same. So if you want, if he has a better Arcana, I think I'll give him the help action by helping him study it.
I think you actually have the better Arcana, I don't know.
I've got +4, so.
Yeah, definitely better than mine.
All right, well, you want to give me the help action then?
Yeah, he'll just be like, Jubilee, do you know anything about this since you're more closer in magic than I am?
You
Damn
gotta get-
thing.
Jay, that wouldn't have happened if you had gotten closer. But you don't know what this is.
Doesn't matter. I failed either way.
Yeah, you don't know what it is.
Yeah, sorry, George. I don't know. Why am I stuck? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Adel, we might need your expertise here.
I'm going to remain at this distance, but I will take a look.
Don't
You
worry,
cannot,
it's just
you
a.
cannot see everything that you need to see standing there, unfortunately.
Can I see it from here?
You will have to get close to it.
This close?
Are you in the room yet?
Yes.
She's right next to me.
Okay.
This thing's about to blow this the fuck up, ain't it?
Yeah, you can now roll an Arcana.
Okay. You know, a fucked up thought came to me, which is something Jordan would probably do. That it's a curious looking trap that you need to figure out what it is, and it only activates if you actively say what it does. Like, this red crystal
Well, it's a good thing
seems
we're
to
too
be-
stupid to figure it out.
Like, this red crystal seems to activate when you mention that it's a red crystal that explodes or something like that or something. Anyway,
You don't know. You don't know what it is.
is it floating?
It's floating in the middle of the room.
I have no idea what this is, but
Well,
I am
mention
not
another
going to
game.
touch it.
I touch it.
Oh,
All right.
well, I back down time. What? Hey! I said I'm going to back! Ah, no!
Oh, well, you know, this rewinds time.
What the
All right.
fuck?
So, Jubilee, as you touch it, you see it glow faintly, for with a small little pop, it disappears.
Huh.
Can I go back now?
Yeah.
I am going back.
We just released something, didn't we? Not gonna lie.
Jubilee, your left hand feels a lot warmer than it used to.
Oh my god, did it happen again?
I'll look at my hand real quick.
You see a message that says, "One collected," before it slowly fades away.
What the fuck?
Okay, this actually might have been important.
God.
Hold on, guys. This might have been important.
What?
Should I show my hand to them real quick?
The message is no longer there.
Going to look at the hand?
Jordan, have you ever played Neverwinter?
No.
Okay.
Well, okay. Let's try to find more of those. I think that was important, actually.
Okay, now we go back to Tauntaun, who just keeps venturing into the darkness.
Tauntaun's misadventures.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I am just waiting to hear, like, Call of Duty hit marker.
I cannot live, I cannot die.
I just keep waiting for the Metal Gear Solid, I've been noticed noise.
Yeah, if you have alert noise.
The encounter noise.
Wait, where's Bartholomew?
Further outside.
Yeah, Bartholomew his memory serves right about
Yeah,
there, 'cause that
we still can't see the entrance.
Here, I'll make it better for you, there you go.
Yay, he's alive.
Boy!
He's safe.
The big happy boy is still here.
Little do we know, that's just his hollowed out husk.
I mean, he's technically a husk anyway. He's a mech suit.
What you doing? Up, Tauntaun. As you
Tauntaun
step
did a
there,
stupid.
as you step there, you feel the floor slowly give way before opening entirely as you fall 60 feet.
Dun 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 dun.
You idiot.
Wrong game.
Fuck, I don't have Featherfall. I made it.
Alright, you take 29 points of damage.
I am not dead. I'm almost dead though.
Alright, so, as you're slowly gathering yourself, you hear another and you look up at the ceiling and you see another set of doors opening before you hear what sounds like what can only be described as pudding being pulled out of a pudding cup forcefully as a loud slurping noise comes, and you watch as the hole gets covered.
Oh God. Hey,
Yep.
Tauntaun, you like pudding?
That is
Alright,
what I was thinking.
There's some Jello.
So, it will descend at a rate of 10 feet every 6 seconds. So everyone, roll initiative.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
And now we do need the Metal Gear music because it's crunch time. We've wasted a lot of good rolls on you. I hope you realize that.
That's fine. I'm about to die anyway.
It's a lot of 16s.
Dick.
Because I'm at 3 HP. The second this thing touches me, I'm going to die.
Boy,
You're
oh
the fucking
boy.
wizard. You should not be going off on your own.
Remember how we ventured out in order to save him and when we thought he died?
What if we did it again?
I mean, in all fairness, I read up on things. This may not be Tauntaun, depending on how much wording change happened.
In all fairness, he says. Okay.
Oh, I feel like there's some heavy implications with that.
Yeah, there are.
Right.
Me and
So-
the guy I wanted to date ended up talking at length about this, and God, this is the level of mindfucker I wasn't expecting.
Alright, Jubilee and George and Thorgrim, you all hear Tauntaun yell fuck.
Well, he's in trouble.
Thorgrim
Let's
also yells fuck.
And Thorgrim saw something he didn't like.
Adel, like, just rubs her chin and says, lasted longer than I expected.
I know,
Yeah.
I made it towards the entrance! I was almost gone!
Yes.
By the way, Tauntaun, at the entrance, if you had waited before you stepped on the trap you had forgotten about, you would have seen a wall of darkness that was preventing you from leaving.
Ow!
Yeah, truth be
Oh, that's
told,
not good.
truth be told, the reason Adel didn't stop him was so that he would trigger all the traps first.
And I
Nope.
only triggered 3, technically.
You only triggered 2.
No, 3.
Yeah, there was ice wall, metal spike, and a hole.
Oh yeah, the ice stairs that all of you have to roll deck saves to climb.
This is called sowing your field.
Oh, Jubilee,
I did it in healed. I see no reason why you guys don't.
Sowing your field.
Jubilee, what you gonna do?
Anyways, I guess I'm gonna try climbing the stairs. I can't teleport anymore thanks to something happening.
Roll dexterity.
I can't be teleported.
Because
I'm not at 4th level.
Hubert suggested she use Dimension Door to regroup with everybody. Roll dexterity.
Good for you.
Yeah.
The heart.
Alright.
Oh wait, hold on, I'm still in disadvantage.
I mean, even still, you would have rolled an 8.
And then there's me.
So, all of you watch as Jubilee goes up about 3 steps before immediately sliding back down. So, you got 1 dexterity for free, and now if you want to try again, you will have to use your action to actually try to.
Sure.
Okay.
Try again, normal this time.
Alright, this time you make it up the stairs. But that's the end of your movement.
Yep.
Moves on to Tauntaun.
Tauntaun has a turn. How far away is this fucking thing?
It is currently 60 feet above you.
So what I'm hearing is that it's in 4th level lightning bolt range.
Should be.
Because lightning bolt is a range of 100.
Alright, it's 100. It's 120.
It's 120?
Should be.
It's only 100.
Oh, never mind. Could be wrong.
How long? Let's see. I mean, well,
It probably is only 100, but I don't know.
yeah, it's only 100.
Okay. So you're lightning bolting it?
Yes, and we are going to take the flavor out. Let's see, this is 4th level. We'll do this in, why not? We'll do this in cold from Fire Shield.
Okay. Roll damage.
9. Of the cold. No, I'm not trying for a new character, Chaos. I forgot the hole was here and not farther up. I mean, even then, there's still...
I understood that the first time. Jeez, calm down.
Alright. So you deal 31 damage to it. However, it still looks like it's going on strong.
I don't think I have any bonus action. I don't have any bonus action. This is a very bad day for me. Fuck. I guess this is all I do.
Correct, sure.
Not having a pattern for me.
Or shoot burp.
He should be here. I guess he moved.
Oh, there we
Oregon,
go.
there you are.
Are you... I'm sorry, what verb are you referring to me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
It's your turn.
I did not hear that through my ears. So, Forgrim, not realizing the floor is that the stairs are now icy because he's around the corner, is going to get into a sprinter's 3-point stance, and he's just gonna start fucking running.
You know,
Alright.
if they're ice and he goes fast enough, can't he just ramp himself into the ceiling? Oh. Go, Thorgrim, go.
This is now a Sonic level to Thorgrim.
Okay, so that's 50 feet to the stairs. I have a 70-foot move if I use the dash action.
That's 50.
So, if you hit the stairs, I need a dexterity save.
Dexterity save? Okay.
What?
Or-
Wait,
yeah.
save?
Check, whatever.
Is it a save or is it a check?
Do it, check.
Okay. That makes it
Different.
Alright. So, Thorgrim, since you weren't paying attention, and you honestly didn't know, you begin going up the stairs, and you feel your foot slip out from under you. However, with how quickly you were going, you actually tumble up the stairs.
Hey.
Shit!
Yeah.
Whoa!
You fall prone next to Jubilee, and you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow, my neck. Oh, hey, Jude.
Hello.
Do I still have my remaining movement?
Yes,
Does it cost any movement to get up?
half.
Okay, so that
Go.
5. Alright, and
I like that the music came on as soon as Thorgrim rounded the corner.
I don't see anything, so I'm just gonna stand in protective dad mode for the
Right.
Stay close.
Is that all you're doing, Thorgrim?
Yeah.
Alright, Bowmasters. Turn. And Bowmasters will. And will attempt to go up the stairs. Bowmasters goes up the stairs, being a nimble little halfling, and meets you all at the top. And smiles to Thorgrim and Jubilee. As it moves.
You here.
As it moves on to George's turn.
Alright. George is gonna go upstairs.
You have no issue
may
going up.
Does that cost me any movement or is it just...
Now,
Okay. And George, I guess I'll go further and see what's going on.
Oh, you see the yellow pudding slowly descending into the hole.
he actually has to roll a perception check to see it.
Hey.
Gelatinous cubes are transparent, which means you have to roll a perception check to see them.
Oh. I didn't know that.
They're actually very difficult to see.
No, you don't
Oh,
see
God.
anything. You don't see anything wrong apart from the trap has apparently been triggered,
Oh.
which means best you can figure out, Tauntaun's at the bottom of it, but that's fine. There's nothing else wrong with the trap.
There's a hole.
George's just gonna yell back and just say that it's like Tauntaun fell into the trap.
That was a hole.
In the hole.
That went to hole.
In the hole.
And
Lots of
I guess
screaming.
it's a...
They can't hear your screams because it's muffled by the jello.
Lots of muffled screaming.
So I guess it's a... Do I have a... Actually, I have the dash action, right? Since I'm not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll just go closer then.
1 moment.
Uh-oh.
Imagine if there was just another fucking hole.
Oh, no. Should I move or should I wait?
He BRB'd.
The DM said one more.
One mermaid?
Marmot, please.
I forget how hot it gets in my friggin' office.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright.
Where are you moving to, George?
We're gonna feed this way.
Alright. can't see down the pit yet because you aren't beside it.
You know,
Moves on to 83 days.
Still can't see the cube right in front of me.
No, you failed that check. You can't see it.
it just occurred to me that Jordan, like, one of the things that Jordan could have done whenever people are walking about is like he just says one moment, like he walked into a trap and then he just goes to get a drink. Anyway,
That's what he did.
that's what he did.
No, I went and got my debit card from somebody.
Alright.
Pizza time.
So, let's see. Pizza time. Alright. I am going to hold on to Hubert's arm, and I am going to dimension door right here. By any chance, do I see the gelatinous cube with,
Perception check.
No, I don't.
Cube of Jello.
You do not see it.
Alright.
Does Hubert see it?
Does he see it?
Well, his turn is next, so let's find out.
It is.
Oh, right, it's next.
By the way, you still have your movement.
I know.
Hold on. Hubert actually gets his perception check. Real quick. Nope, Hubert does not see it.
What the fuck is this thing made out of? Water?
Made out of rogue.
And maybe
It's a rogue gelatinous cube.
Alright, I'm going to walk over here and peer down the hole.
Alright. You see Tauntaun stuck at the bottom.
I hate to say I told you so. Any
Is that your turn?
Actually, is there any response from Tauntaun?
Nope.
Really?
Screaming!
Oh, so do I see him screaming?
Sure.
That's strange.
That would raise an alarm, actually.
Yeah, him being quiet. Him being quiet was one, but him being loud and still quiet is another. All right. Let's see. I still have the darts, right? Yes. I am going to take it out, and I'm going to drop it, but like towards the corner, so if it just falls, it doesn't stab him in the head.
It falls about 15 feet down before coming to a complete stop.
There is something strange with this hole. I dropped something in, right above Tauntaun, and it seemed to stop. Might be a force field or something? Either way. Actually, hold on. Other thing. This rope that we tied here, is it still there?
Nope.
Ah. Wait, like, it's just gone or cut?
Yep. It's gone.
What the how the fuck does that work? Okay.
Goose.
The goose! Damn it! Alright. So, let's see. How bad is he looking?
He does not look good.
Tauntaun? On a scale of 40, he's a 3.
Hey, don't say your HP.
I
On a
am...
scale of 40?
Man, I am so tempted to just leave him down there, but... Nah. Let's see. What can I do to help him? Less dropping the dart was an action.
Nah.
Okay. How deep is the hole? 60 feet?
60 feet.
Okay.
And the
And...
dark top 15 feet down.
Okay. Let's see.
If my math is correct, he's a 13th of a person.
How can I do what I want to do?
Fireball.
No. Well, for one, I can't see the slime. I don't know it's there, do I?
Correct.
Exactly. So throwing a fireball down there wouldn't really... That'd be, wrong.
He's killed
Warm up.
Tauntaun.
Warm up.
As much as Adel dislikes Tauntaun, she doesn't like killing people.
That's why she has Hubert.
Have Hubert jump in the hole.
Okay. What bag do I have? Explorer's pack. Explorer's pack has rope, right?
I think so.
Yes, 50 feet of rope. Okay. So, it is 15 feet at the moment, so... I guess I will... Actually, I'll just tell Hubert to... Hubert, can you, tie a rope to this rock and bring it over, please?
As soon as I need.
Yes. And then I am going to... Let's see... Where's this again? Distance spell? Yep. Okay. You're lucky that I'm playing a character who's a good person, Tauntaun. Because she is going to spend...
Really? Because I'm not. I'm playing a chaotic people.
Yes, I am aware.
Wait, no. Apparently I'm chaotic good.
Do you want me to heal you or not?
Wait. Healing would be nice, but I don't know if you can heal good.
With distance spell, it can.
I can. Wait, actually, hold on. He's 60 feet below me. I might not be able to.
Do you have healing word?
No. I never got it.
That's me.
Yeah. Well, nah, you'll be fine. I will hold my turn for now.
Alright.
Well, hold my action anyway.
I guess I still embrace death.
Hubert will walk over, tie a rope onto rock, and then hold out the rest of the rope to Adelsarde.
I will take it and start, like, leading it down towards Tauntaun.
Alright, so once again, stops about 15 feet down.
Yeah, I know. I have an idea. Because even if I think it's a force field, obviously Tauntaun managed to go through it, so I should be able to get down close enough. Actually, Hubert, how many more times can you Misty Step, you think?
I can't take people with me, lady.
Oh, right, I forgot. Drat. Okay, that plan does work. I completely forgot that you can't take people while Misty Stepping. How do you get through a force field?
Assume it's a gelatinous cube.
Hubert?
I am uncertain.
If only there was a way to get through it.
Alright, so that will be the end of Hubert's turn. The gelatinous cube will take the dash action and slort 30 feet down. At this point, all of you see the gelatinous cube, because it's not invisible so long as it's moving.
Oh.
Except for Jubilee and myself.
Yeah, you two don't know it.
Oh, now I notice it. Okay. Alright. So I am going... Can I take my held action, actually?
Sure.
Alright. Seeing that that thing is, well, a moving thing, I am going to... What to do? Where is that spell? So... It's 30 feet down. No, 45 feet down.
Yep.
How far is it from Tauntaun? 15 feet?
15 feet away.
Okay. Okay, yeah, fireball works. I am going to throw a fireball to land like 5 feet above it, so it will hit it, and not hit either of us.
Okay.
So, just yeet a fireball in here.
Yeah.
22.
That's a 22 to hit.
I don't know why it keeps doing that, but 27.
You rolled 3 6s, a 5, and then 4 1s.
You gotta love it.
Alright, so you see fire burning along the You see fire burning along its form, however, it still seems very much intact.
Well, darn.
Alright, Jubilee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Dash action 7. And I'll see if I can see the thing.
Roll perception check.
Not bad. The 19.
Yeah, you see it.
Is that a cube in a hole?
It's a gelatinous cube specifically.
I think it's plans on eating Tauntaun.
Oh god, Tauntaun's in there, isn't he?
Yes.
Well, I did my dash action, so Tauntaun's turn.
Tauntaun said he was going to lightning bolt, and I can't be bothered to click into this sheet, so I'm just gonna roll 8d6. Alright, so as you all see Tauntaun flail his hands before holding it up, you see a spike of ice come forward, slamming into the gelatinous cube, which you see slowly begin freezing over before it shatters.
I'm back. What happened?
You killed the
did I get killed?
Yeah. Well,
Awesome. Just in time to take credit for all of it.
technically I got the kill, but yeah. The gelatinous cube
I'm
is
still
not.
gonna take credit. Because I told you what I wanted to do. So how much falling shards of ice damage do I take?
None.
None?
None.
It shattered small enough that I'm just getting cold.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Tauntaun, I'll save you. Oh.
I saved myself. Go the fuck away, Ghost Siri! What's it talking to you?
Okay, now that Christ is averted. Let's continue, I guess.
Yes, we just need to wait for Tauntaun to get himself out of the hole.
I got rope. Will rope help?
I already have rope, and she gestures to the rope that she's holding, which should be going down into the hole now. There's no slime blocking it.
Here's a question. Did I break my leg?
No.
It's a 60-foot fall in heels.
No.
Probably broke your
broke-
heels.
You broke your heels.
Alright, I'm
Both.
gonna bend my
Both of
heels
them, anyway.
first.
Alright. As you're all standing there, you see Jubilee beginning to glow faintly before from her left hand you see the little shard that she had touched before it zooms over to the wall and implants itself in there, where you see 3 other indents seeming ready to collect other shards similar to what Jubilee has touched.
Alright, time to search around. Looks like we don't have a choice.
What do you mean?
To look for more of those red.
Remember that red thing I touched?
Shardy things you just spat
It
out.
points to the wall.
Oh, we need to
How'd you
find
get that
Red.
anyway?
I'm actually sure that that's a good thing.
It's the way to open the door, I think. It's the exit key, as it were. Well, I'm gonna go check out this way. You guys can either split up or follow me.
Oh, you want to go alone? That went very well for Tauntaun.
Well,
She's
I'd
not.
rather not. I'd rather not, but I want to get out of here. So,
She's not going alone.
I suggest we don't split up. I will follow you.
Could I just leave Tauntaun down here?
He will get himself out.
Tauntaun is just gonna wallow in self-pity right now with now fixed heels.
I mean, you have a rope. You can climb out at any time.
he's just being himself.
Tauntaun's just gonna look at his arms, the noodly arms of a wizard, and go back to wallowing in self-pity. Why
Oh, man.
do you pay attention in gym?
Bowmasters will just watch on.
You're going to wait here, Poe Masters?
Yeah, I will ensure that nothing gets our compatriot.
Very well.
Such kindness from you, Poe Masters.
You know what they say, Bowmasters is the kindest person in all the land.
Not that I disagree with your altruism, but you're the only person I've heard say that.
And, that's mostly because you haven't tested around.
Oh. I was gonna say, wasn't that the place that had like the runes on it?
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no. That was down this hallway. So maybe we should look down there first, before going down the
Well,
ladder.
I'm looking to see if there's a red glow coming from the ladder area.
You faintly see a red glow.
Yep, there's definitely one that way.
Well, while we are here, I suppose. Actually, Poe Masters, what traps did you see down here?
I saw none traps.
No darts lying around, or weird sigils on the ceiling, or anything?
Saw none.
Very well. Down we go.
Just looks down the ladder.
Looks like a ladder to you.
Can I see the bottom?
Stop going into the wall, Tauntaun.
I'm not trying to go in the wall.
Can I see the bottom?
I said yeah.
There we go.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You can see the bottom with no issues.
Well, only one way to go. Yep.
Oh. Wow.
Found one.
It really is just this down here.
Yep. Come here.
Do you see anything down there?
Found one.
Alright. So, Jubilee, as you touch it, you see it disappear with a faint pop. A message that says "to" collected appears on your hand, and then you all
Quickly shows it to Thorgrim.
You all then hear the sound of rapid splintering as you see the ladder fall apart.
Ah.
Hold on. Jubilee will hold her hands out. Here, let me boost you up, Thorgrim.
I was gonna boost you up, but okay.
Roll perception.
Both?
Yes.
Eh,
Too bad I didn't have advantage on that.
yeah, I know, right?
Oh wait,
Alright.
that's Thorgrim.
Jubilee, you suddenly begin hearing the sounds of rushing water. And you look over
Hey, get up.
and you see from the wall here, water is gushing forward, and as it washes over your feet, you take 3 points of radiant damage.
Ow, 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 ow.
Okay,
Hurry, get up there so you can pull me up. Get up there so you can pull me up.
Oh
taking the
god.
boost.
The
climbing
trap
up,
is
and then
racist.
Taking
Yeah.
Jubilee up with me.
Alright. I will need an athletics check from you, Thorgrim, to climb up.
How
Nice.
deep are they, by the way?
About 20 feet.
Okay. How
Jubilee,
tall are
you
you
take-
again?
I'm allowing it. Don't
Okay.
question it.
I was gonna see if I could help them.
You take an additional 4 points of radiant damage, Jubilee.
Ow, 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 ow. Hurry up, please, hurry up.
Now I need you to roll an athletics, Jubilee. And you will
Uh,
technically have advantage because you have the help action.
Alright, so advantage.
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 I rolled pretty well, thankfully. Ow,
Alright.
ow, 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 ow,
You
ow,
get
ow.
out with no issues.
I just gotta look, I gotta rub my feet. Ow, 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 ow.
I have a feeling that might be an issue going forward.
Well, unfortunately for you guys, if you were down there, it wouldn't have hurt you.
I'm aware.
Alright, maybe you and Hubert should go do the next
Yeah.
one.
As you are all talking, you then hear the sound of stone grinding together as you see a trapdoor slowly close over where the ladder used to be.
You know
Oh.
what? That's fair, fine. It can stay there.
I thought it was going to close, like, right here, just as George left. I was gonna be like, wait a minute. Alright. Well, Back out
Maybe
we go.
George should be the one doing this, because he's more holy than me.
I think most people are more holy than you. No offense.
Look, this kind of shoots Adelsarday a look like not the time, as she's like kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like kind of tiptoeing as the bombs on her feet are probably burning right now.
Hubert, can you heal her poor souls?
Bless your poor souls.
I'll be fine. Just, you guys go to the next ones. I'm gonna make sure this one goes into the wall.
Hubert, as he refuses to disobey an order, heals you for however much damage you took. Which I
7.
think was 7.
It was 7, so.
Yeah, you're just like, it's fine, Hubert forcefully pushes you down, heals your feet.
Oh,
walks away.
Lord.
Oh my.
It's fine. It is not fine.
Adelsarday
You're
said,
creating some sort of, like, romance manga scene there for a moment.
Adelsarday said to heal you. I will heal you one way or another.
I am so sorry. When you said that, I just thought of that dude slapping the taste out of that lady's mouth in high school. Like, I will heal you!
You know, my dad actually made a cleric that did that.
Just heals people by slapping the shit out.
Yep, and he slapped him with a rod of healing. Just whack.
I used to have an orc cleric who actually made one magic item throughout the entire career that I played him, and it was the Stick of Healing, which dealt 1 damage but healed 2.
Yep, that's the same thing.
Yes.
Alright.
The rod of healing.
So, Thorgrim, as you step forward, you hear a clunk as you step on a pressure plate that you previously had forgotten of.
Son of a-
As darts begin firing from both sides, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you with advantage.
Why not a dexterity saving throw?
Because triggering the
Poison?
trap automatically makes it hit you, which means the darts that fire are going to hit you regardless.
Oh.
However, as these are poisoned darts, you get to do advantage.
Yep.
As dwarf.
Because mountain lodge.
Alright. So
I think
you
it's
will
dwarves in general that have.
You will take 11 points of piercing damage from a very impromptu acupuncture.
I hate acupuncture.
This would be the hallway to look for the rust marks.
Ow, 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 ow. As he's just walking through. Ow, 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 ow.
Man, of course it's just regular darts instead of poisoned darts.
Is that all you got? I eat poison for breakfast. Well, I mean, I actually don't, but like, still.
I used to, but that was a phase.
Now it's just an afternoon snack.
Do not tempt fate, Thorgrim.
As I'm walking and the darts are hitting my arms and shoulders, I'm just like, careful, fellows. There's a pressure plate. There is a pressure plate below my feet.
Well, go ahead.
I do believe that you have this, Thorgrim. We will supervise.
Okay. I'll just continue walking.
Okay.
Look around for more. Can I, like, do a perception for more plates?
Roll investigation.
Investigation. Not very good for me, but I do good.
Your dwarf eyes and your dwarven brain remembers the next pressure plate.
But I will skirt my way around said pressure plate.
Roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Athletic.
Yeah, you jump that thing with no issues.
There's another one over here.
Alright, so as you walk forward, you actually see this room has now triggered, and you see green droplets raining from the ceiling.
Oh. Oh, it's acid rain, not a crusher. That explains that.
And you do see another one of the gems at the far end.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can use something to protect myself against the acid rain.
It's almost already triggered, right?
This
Yeah.
one's already triggered. This one is not.
Okay, so we're just gonna go and.
All right, George. I need a
Okay.
constitute. You hit the pressure plate. I need a Constitution saving throw. As more darts fire out from you, triggering the trap.
It reloaded.
Oh my god.
You take 9 piercing damage. Please roll a con save.
Oh.
All right, you are poisoned. You're not feeling so good.
Mother of mercy.
Could I use the bronze discus in my inventory to at least kind of mitigate the possible acid damage I could take?
You can use it, but it will only cover your head.
Yeah.
Thorgrim, hold on a second. He's gonna look up, and is that magic room that he knows before still there?
Yes.
He's gonna dispel it.
Okay. You see it slowly fade away.
Thorgrim with a discus on his head. Good job.
All right. So for as long as you are poisoned, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh boy.
Yeah, poison's
gonna-
not that great.
He's gonna do it, and hopefully he's gonna run back before the plate reloads. I think this guy's just gonna avoid the fucking plate.
All right. Roll athletics or acrobatics.
Gives a disadvantage.
Yup. All right. You go to jump over it. However, you mistime your jump and you hit the plate. So you take another 12, 14 points of piercing damage. But you do make it across.
That doesn't look very good.
I do
feel
believe
very
he is.
good.
I do believe he is poisoned, my lady.
Can you heal that, Hubert?
Hubert will place his hand on. George's forehead. George, you are cured of your poison.
Because George dispelled the rune, is the acid rain ceased?
No.
No? That
No.
sucks.
Wait, so didn't do shit. What the fuck?
It may not. It may have done something that you were not prepared to see yet.
Huh?
Okay. What Thorgrim is going to do is I'm gonna actually spend a round of rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend like two rages. Put the discus over my head, and I'm just gonna fucking run and collect.
Okay.
the rune.
I need to see the. I need to see the path you take specifically.
Okay. Is this an acceptable path?
Here.
Wait, I'm gonna see if I can find the shortest path.
Probably this.
Cool. And if I were to do that, grab it, and then spend a key point to step the wind and make another 35, I could make it there and back in like 2 seconds.
No issues. Yes.
So I'm just gonna.
Okay. So as you go, you hear a clunk as you find the last pressure plate. However, nothing seems to happen as you gather the gemerald and run out, and you take 4 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Actually,
So, now that it has been dispelled, what that magic rune would have done is when it hit the pressure plate, it would have created a 20-foot thick block of ice.
That would have made
shit.
things a lot harder.
Oh, I
And-
trapped you in ice.
Yeah.
No, it would have trapped him in the room that's raining poison,
Oh, fuck.
because
He
he would have hit this trap here, which would have brought the wall here, while this entire room here is filled with just poison constantly raining down.
Thank you, George.
No problem. George is just kind of probably coughing and puking up the last of the poison.
So, I'm gonna make my way back to the group. Will you need 2 athletics and or acrobatics checks?
Yes.
Okay, so
Unless you just want to walk through it.
no, I would rather not.
But you're raging.
I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't want to be poisoned again.
You didn't get poisoned the first time.
I don't want to be poisoned this time.
Okay, you made it over with no issues.
Okay. I got it.
And as you get back into the main room, the one you collected and the second one Jubilee collected go into the wall here.
I got it.
Good job, Fulcrum.
Yes, good job.
Thank you. There was acid in that room. Not fun. Not fun.
I do believe that was poison, actually.
Still hurt.
Perhaps it was poisonous acid.
As you go look at the wall, there is one gem that seems to be missing.
Huh. So it must be this way. Well, time to go over that way. Actually. Oh. Actually, yeah, I'll let George go first. He seems to have a handle.
I'll come with you guys this time.
Is Tauntaun still in the hole?
I think so.
Tauntaun made no attempt to escape it, so yes.
Yes, Tauntaun is still in the hole.
Yes, our resident wizard is moping right now.
Oh. Oh man.
Resident Wizard is looking back on his life to decide where exactly things went wrong. And so far, it's just when he met you all.
It is so strange how one can mope while suffering the consequences of obviously incorrect actions.
He's gonna keep walking up. He's gonna look up at the ceiling. Is there anything up there, like any more magic sigils that he can see, or?
Nope.
What about
Looks
anything?
all clear from here.
Sorry. What about anything on the walls?
All clear.
On the floor?
All clear.
In my heart?
I don't know about that one.
Aw.
I
On
was
any
gonna
of
say
my friends?
All queer.
Still nothing on the ceiling, floors, or wall.
Nope. Everything seems to be hunky-dory.
Any animals nearby? All deer.
Shut.
Are there any weapons nearby? All spears.
I could use something to drink. All beer.
God damn it! I was gonna say that.
I am listening closely, all ears.
God damn it.
Is anyone really scared about this campaign? All fear.
Ah! I hate it. I hate it so much.
I love it.
Ah.
I think I'm going deaf. Can't hear.
Ah.
No hear.
Maybe I should stay in the back. All rear.
It's the last one.
Oh. There seems to be a chasm in the way, though.
When a wall is too flat, it's all sheer.
Shut up.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything else here. It looks like it's all clear.
Shut up.
But if you're me, you're all clear.
We already did that.
Already
You
made
did
that one.
those past two. Alright.
That Pet, did you do queer as in its actual definition of weird, or queer as in its slang definition of gay?
Hey.
Okay.
I was talking about Zoja, the Phenomeno.
Look at all of my friends, all near.
Okay. So, seeing
God,
this.
I don't like this image.
Hubert
I
being
won't-
called a friend, all sneer.
Yes.
Okay.
I must curse you all with this now.
So,
I think I've already.
so.
Once
Okay, hold on.
we've collected this last gem, all cheers.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, we're just gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that that doesn't. What the fuck is that? Anyway, back. Did he leave? I think someone left.
No, we're all still here.
The fuck? I thought I heard someone leave.
We all still here.
Okay,
Oh, you put hot dog by the foot.
stop it.
Okay, why the fuck did you delete the thing? That was not safe for work. It was the right channel.
We'll talk about that later.
Anyway, seeing the things over here, I am going to form a mage hand and try and touch it with it.
Alright, so as your mage hand begins going over, you see it shimmering before being violently pulled into the crevice.
Yay!
It'll, like, sees this, but, like, takes a step back. Was...
Ghibli will kind of step up, like, in between them. Have, like, one of the rusty daggers and kind of just toss it over and see what happens.
You watch as the dagger, as it goes over the crevice, suddenly just seems to be pulled straight down.
Okay, it's not magic related.
Are you sure?
It's a vacuum crevice.
Well, I mean, as in, like, magic's not the only thing that can't pass. That's what I meant.
Oh. It seems like
Take out.
some sort of magic which is making gravity stronger over the crevice.
Maybe.
How strange.
Well, time to do my thing then.
Which is? Can you get there and get back?
Well, I was gonna do this.
Roll a spell casting check.
A spellcasting check. Okay.
D20 plus your spell casting modifier.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if there was a quick one. So it's +8. So
8.
I don't have an 8 in your charisma.
spell tech bonus. Is an
You
8.
don't get that for your ability check.
Just
Okay, just sorry, my bad. So it'll be +5. Ooh, almost got
Wow.
a crit on that.
Okay.
You don't see anything different.
Kind of form another mage hand and try and touch the thing.
Okay. Mage hand goes across the crevice with no issue.
Nice.
All right, fixed it.
So,
However, when your mage hand touches the crystal, nothing happens.
Damn.
So someone's got to physically touch it.
I mean, I could try and move across. You guys want to...
Here, let me back up to give you some running room.
How deep is the chasm?
You cannot see the bottom.
Yeesh. Good luck.
Would you count me as still raging at this point?
No.
Okay. So I would raise using my last one. Did I say something else?
Yeah, no, never mind.
So I'm going to use my last rage.
Okay.
So I can get my advantage on my athletics check. Just fucking move over this hole.
Okay.
Then move back, hopefully.
Okay.
Would I be able to squeeze a leap there and a leap back with one rage?
Possibly.
Okay, because I want to just fucking do
It
like
depends.
a one.
It depends on if there's a trap in the other room.
Okay, that's a problem. I'll just leap across, see if I can.
Take a leap of faith.
Yeah, I'm basically what I'm gonna do is just run, leap, grab, run, leap, return.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Don't stop for anything unless you see something very shiny.
Well, I mean, the crystal is very shiny.
Okay.
24.
You make it across with no issues.
Go to grab it,
Poof.
then.
And jump back.
I'd like to... Oh, never mind.
All right. You make it across with no issues.
Got it.
You get a golf clap.
My lady, if I may, I could have just misty stepped across.
Right?
You know, I forgot that you could do that.
Didn't realize you had enough spell juice left. Sorry, Hubert.
I've literally done nothing since we've gotten here.
That's not true.
next time we clear a giant chasm, I'll leave it to you. Sound good?
Only if Lady Adelsade demands it of me.
Well, let's get out of here, everyone.
Yes, and please next time remind me that you're able to do that before he makes a death-defying leap.
I will see what I can do. He says, not knowing the DM will not do this.
I can
God,
hardly
is that you?
manage my own abilities. Now I have to manage another one too.
Yes.
You've always had to.
True.
Alright. So, with that, the crystal leaves Thorgrim's hand, causing the wall to disappear.
Alright.
Which,
Hey,
in turn, will make the fog of war disappear.
Don, how long are you gonna sulk down there?
Goose!
There's a ghost. There's a ghost on the other side. We can get to him now.
Alright, so this is the only hole here, right? The one that we crossed isn't there anymore?
That's the one you crossed.
Oh. Which case,
We can probably just sidle by this way.
nah, I ain't risking that. Gonna go here. Misty stepping right there. And heading outside.
Tauntaun will start trying to side.
Roll athletics. Hubert will misty step right behind Adelsarde with his arms behind his back and just...
Oh my god!
Okay, so as the rest of you are getting ready to look, or get across the pit, you see Poe Masters looking down into the pit, his hands on his hips, seeming very perplexed, and then all of you look down, and you see Tauntaun, quite literally, seeming to be pulling with all of his strength at the rope, and not moving even a centimeter.
Oh my god.
This is sad.
That's...
In fact, somehow it looks like he's going deeper into the pit that he's already at the bottom of.
I'm just gonna... Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I still
that's
had
sad.
advantage on, but... Uh-oh. Or can I use acrobatics to leap to, like, sidle my way?
Sure.
Shit.
Alright. Jubilee! You sit there thinking about how stupid Tauntaun looks, and causes you to giggle slightly, and then you slip, and you fall down the pit.
Isn't it
And-
lead to a softer landing with all the new snow?
Do what?
All of the snow that Tauntaun made out of
No.
the jelly thing?
That will not.
Still hurts.
It won't soften the blow a little bit?
No, as you take
Nope.
21 points of damage.
Instead, it just makes a Jubilee-sized imprint instead.
Snow Angel!
Fine.
Now this is where I'm truly an asshole and made the gelatinous cube made out of holy water.
Oh,
you?
You.
No.
Is a 15 sufficient to jump across the hole?
Yes.
Excellent.
So as you're jumping across, you see Jubilee snicker a bit before it just slips and falls and slams into the ground.
Grabbing some rope.
Ow.
Do you two require assistance?
Yes.
Very well. And Poe Masters will then jump, and Thorgrim, you actually see him begin floating very slowly down to the bottom.
A feather fall.
That's helpful.
He's
And-
doing it while posing.
But, roll a perception check real quick, Thorgrim.
It's about to be a third in the hole.
Alright. Unfortunately for you, even crit failing, you get to see how Poe Masters flavors up his Featherfall.
Oh my god.
In fact, now... And yes, a 10 does get you over the hole, George. In fact, now it will be forever engraved in your memory. As he's floating down, you actually see little pink cherubs floating around him, strumming on harps, all of them having his face.
Even-
Thorgrim goes to the nearest wall and starts banging his head against it. Why?
Get
Why?
unsee.
Alright. And then, once Poe Masters is down there with all of you, he will dimension door everyone out.
Thank you.
Of course.
Actually,
Thorgrim, as you bash your head into the wall and bash yourself silly, instead of seeing the birds from where people are dazed, you see the little Poemaster cherubs.
No, no, that's what I was trying to avoid. No. No, there's more of them. And then when he does like the head shake, then he turns to Pomasters and goes, "You."
Me, Poemasters.
Why the cherubs?
What do you
Why?
mean? Everything needs to have flair to it, my friend.
I can't unsee that now. Ugh.
Oh, then you will forever have a piece of me with you.
Oh no, no, no.
all right.
Oh.
All
Scrub
this,
that from my mind now.
all this occurs. Adol crouches down in front of the goose. Well, we passed your challenge.
The goose looks to you, having the amulet in its beak.
Adol holds her hand out for it.
The goose will put it in your hand.
She'll take it. All right. And she went. Then she go over and just pet it on the head. Okay. I guess we will see you next time you want to play a game. Adel nods, even though she has no idea what it's saying. Alright, see you later.
Just hear her. Slowly fade in the distance.
Even though it has been a grave danger to our adventures, it still clearly has the mind of a child.
Well, we did gain something pretty powerful out of it, too.
Yes.
With your new friend.
Oh, yes. Though I thought you
Not
were
to mention the
referring...
weaponry we found.
So, George,
Hmm?
something comes to your mind. You had the goose's corpse, and you just saw the goose.
Oh. He's gonna look at the course and. What the fuck?
You reach down, and your hand meets something that is definitely not goose. And when you lift it up, you see a goose-shaped tree root.
The fuck?
What the fuck?
Okay, even that one is weird for
With the hawk?
goose.
Goose no jutsu.
What sort of genjutsu is this?
Substitution jutsu on me? What the fuck?
He's
Hold
got
on.
levels in ninja.
I told you all, the goose is the god.
I want to see if this. Oh my god!
What?
I found a thing.
It's log. It's log. It's better than bad. It's good.
No, I found this. I'll put it in the. It's safe for work, but oh no. Well, you said it took levels in ninja, so.
Oh boy.
Why is his butt giving blush?
I am
I
going
will be
to.
right back.
He is
I don't
going to
know,
become
anime.
the next Honkage.
Oh my god. Ah.
For all the viewers at home, that way.
Yeah, that's what I found.
Editor.
So,
By the way, for
exactly.
anyone that wants to learn how to do this in the fucking thing, it's just name link.
So, what exactly does this amulet do?
Supposedly it allows us control over beasts.
Huh.
I think.
Well, why didn't you use it on the goose?
Because, one, didn't have it at the time. Two, I'd rather keep our relationship friendly.
Fair enough.
Is there any way we can, like, figure out why it's so special? 'Cause we're only really guessing at this point.
The only one that would know that is Poe Masters, and even he barely has a clue.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. We're curious as to what makes the beast amulet so special.
I mean, have you tried identifying it yet?
Poe Masters?
I'm done.
Masters can do it too. So,
Contact is just gonna roll his eyes and start walking.
okay. So, it can cast Speak with Animals at will, and once every 3 days, it can cast Conjure Animals.
Well,
Conjure Goose.
this is quite the prize, but ultimately, Poemasters, this is yours.
You're the one who sent us to find it with you.
Yes, and she, goes to hand it to you.
He
Here.
takes it and looks it over and smiles and said, "Hi, I'm so happy we found this."
So,
Need it?
I do have a suggestion.
What might that be, my friend?
Seeing as how we helped you find the treasure, I think it would be fair that we had some form of compensation. And I think the best form of compensation that you could do for us right now is to continue to be a traveling companion of ours. If you're willing, that is.
Well, I suppose I can for a little while. At least until we get to Haven.
Perfect.
Because I do have other duties that I must adhere to.
That's more than fine.
Just
Besides,
kind of was curious from this that we said that.
as long as you're with us, not only do we have extra protection, she gestures to Bartholomew, we have a safe place to eat and sleep at night. I think it's more than fair.
Of course. I did not give any arguments after all.
I am curious, though, what else would you be doing, your other duties? I thought you were just an explorer.
I am a treasure hunter. But I also have other... how do I put this?
Responsibilities?
Jobs, I suppose, would be the easiest way to describe it. People hire me to go treasure hunting.
Well,
So you're an adventurer like us then?
In a way, yes.
given how famous you are, that makes sense.
Not to toot my own horn, he says, smiling, where he very clearly is tooting his own horn.
Oh yes, absolutely. He always is.
So,
What I find amazing is that the story of the tortoise and the hare, like most folklore stories, is mostly about hubris.
True that.
Yep. Your arrogance.
Slow and steady wins the race if the better person is a prick.
Yep.
slow and steady wins the race, so long as the opponent's an asshole.
Yup.
Yep.
Alright, off to Haven. Where's Haven?
It's northwest of you. In the deep, inky, black abyss.
Oh, George, you're up.
The dark abyss.
Darkness.
You've been letting You've been letting Poe Masters lead you all.
Popo.
I.
Only Jubilee gets it, call him that.
To be honest, I've never traveled through the Wildlands to Haven. It's not that I can remember, so
Not worry. I can lead us. I have traveled through the Wildlands numerous times.
And lead on, Poemasters.
I actually have a question for you, Paul Master.
What is your question, my friend?
If you ever to have the need to find a certain someone, how would you go about doing that?
Well, how would you cast locate person, or locate a creature, person, whatever it may be that you are trying to hunt. So long as it is within the vicinity of wherever you are, you can find it with no issues.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and undarkify this. looks like a tiny penis.
Man, that is one strange set of digging balls right there. You should see a doctor.
Huge balls, tiny dick.
That's a monkey.
Well,
That's the
at
result
least
of a
he was
monkey's
a
paw
man
right there.
courageous. But this also means he might be overcompensating. How big's the truck?
It is what happens when you tell a monkey's paw that you want big balls.
It's got to come from somewhere.
Oh. So, day 1 goes by fairly uneventfully. Day number 2. Let's see how the rolls go, boo-boo.
Oh, that reminds me. How many charges do I have?
Roll a d3 and find out.
Oh, also, since we're eating in Postmaster's portable mansion, do we take down a ration?
No.
Nice.
Free food.
Yay,
So
free
while we're taking
food.
this time, can I take a... I don't know if I should done this. Can I take time to actually try to identify the horn?
Yes. It is a horn that gets, How am I trying to say this? It is a horn that every D6 days gets back its charge, and it summons 2d6 plus 2 goblins that are hostile towards everything except goblins, unless you can lie to them, apparently.
Well, I still have one of those.
You do.
I have.
I guess mine will be recharged in 5 or 4 days now, I guess.
If someone had animate object, you just animate it, throw it in the middle of where you want it to be.
Actually, can I? I'd also like to ask Postmasters to identify the bell.
It's just a bell.
What the fuck? Then how did she use it to... must have been a
Spell.
catalyst.
Yeah, that was its spellcasting focus.
Oh well, I'll keep the bell. Who knows, it might be useful someday. Just yeet it to distract something.
The bell is just a souvenir now.
Anything's useful if you're congenious? What the fuck? Ingenious. Congenius. I have a master's
second.
degree in creative writing. What the fuck?
A second day of uneventfulness.
I'm going to roll another D3. Not a D13, but a D3.
I'm going to need
I
to
mean,
remember it.
the minimum you can get is a 1. You have your charges back.
Cool. Time to make Patterson.
Okay. So while he makes Peterson, is anybody going to do anything special on this new day?
Are we inside the mansion or just walking around?
Walking around for now. Or could be in the mansion at the end of the day. Whatever you guys decide.
George is still trying to... Oh, I was gonna say George is still trying to, like, study Postmasters. Now he goes about, like, traveling and noticing things and whatnot.
Okay. You see that Postmasters seems to know how to navigate really well, and his confidence is not just something that he pretends to have. He's confident for a reason. You can tell that he is, in fact, a professional at what he does. He may come off as goofy, and he may like to get some strange every now and then, but he is definitely a good adventurer.
Definitely competent.
Everything he says and does is not just for show.
And then there's
Yeah,
Doc.
it's for the
I've
ladies.
really only so far been good at being showy and dying.
Thorgrim would like to try something a little weird. He'd like to try and focus in on himself and like try and see if the bond that he had forged recently with a certain other spirit has grown stronger.
Wolf spirit.
It feels a bit stronger.
Okay. Not really that satisfied with it just being a frayed connection. I wanted to see if I can nurture it just as well as I've nurtured their spirit connection that I have. But
Yeah,
we don't know how to do it yet. But
It seems just using the powers that it has granted you seems to be making the connection a bit stronger, now that you're no longer actively resisting it.
Alright. At the end of the day, I would like to, check on Zuriel.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask, take out the crystal and ask Zuriel, hey, are you okay?
Very tired.
I have been feeding you regularly. Are you usually this tired? Is it simply that I'm not giving you enough?
I have not been awake for many, many years, lifetimes. It will take a long time for me to become whole again.
I see. Were you awake when I ran into Rashi?
No,
Oh.
in fact, I did not know you had.
We did a couple of days ago.
I was not awake for this.
Well, I know that last time he killed your mother, but aside from that, what did he try to do?
I am uncertain.
You said that he did it in order to get back at Draco for treating dragons better than his own race, right?
I believe so. I think it was a form of jealousy.
Jealousy.
I do not know.
How did Draco feel about the rest of the races here? Neutral? Caring?
I am not one of his spawn, so I am uncertain.
How about your mother?
She loved all life. She was the goddess of life.
I hope there wasn't any major repercussions with killing the representation of life. But I
It
am...
was peace among life. Without her here, no creature wants to live in harmony anymore.
So now there is constant chaos.
Conflict.
I see. That explains a lot. Well, before you go, there is one thing.
What might that be?
Rashi is using his magic to create blood elementals. He's using some insane form of blood magic that levels of which I have not seen in many people at all. What do you think he could be doing with those?
He is likely going to try to reclaim the land of the lizard folk.
What do you think he'll do then?
Do not know.
Alright. Rest well, Zuriel.
Anything else before the day ends? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Yup.
Yeah, make sure Patterson works fine.
Yeah, Patterson's fine.
That'd be okay to like go ahead and sleep to, I don't know, make some type of attempt to channel some type of more divine energy into his longsword.
So, it may have been bad explanation, but he was basically telling you he can't improve that weapon because it's already technically a +1 magic weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, due to it being your packed weapon and you having that invocation, he cannot fix it up any more than it is already fixed. Anything else?
If I can, I'd like to let the others know, like, what I spoke with Zuriel about. Especially what Rashi might be about to do.
Sure.
So, quick explanation later. And yes, I think that's exactly what Rashi plans to do. So... Oh, Thorgrim's back. Basically, Adol learns that Rashi might be about to use an army of blood elementals to take back the lizard people's original territory.
Fun.
And she just told that to everyone else.
Fun.
So what are we going to do about it?
Well, that depends. George, Homemasters, where exactly is the lizard people's territory?
Well, technically speaking, the lizard folk's territory is close to the middle of the wildlands.
Assuming Rashi was around a while ago, he would probably want the territory to return to what once was under his original lifespan. Back then, how big was it?
Arguably, it's probably bigger than it used to be.
What? As in the lizard people expanded?
It's less that the lizard folk expanded and more that the creatures within just destroyed cities on their way.
What do you mean?
Well, after, or at least according to the legends, after a certain incident occurred, monstrous creatures began appearing quite frequently. Whenever they appeared, they would simply go in a singular direction. And if by chance they stumbled across a small town, hamlet, or even a kingdom, it typically did not survive.
That sounds
It's
horrible.
one of the reasons why there aren't very many small civilizations out and about anymore.
Well, at least these creatures aren't around anymore, but that sounds horrible.
It's not entirely true. We saw one of them during our travels.
What?
The Hydra.
Oh. What? The Hydra?
Yes.
What?
One of those things appeared? Out of thin air?
No. It's less that they appeared and more that they just began moving about. Moving about more than they used to. Actually seem to actively seek out civilizations and, well, take them out.
Was this before the Blood Moon first appeared?
The Blood Moon did not start appearing till a few decades ago, actually.
So it was something else that caused the creatures to start attacking civilizations by random, while moving in a random direction. No, in a certain direction. Something was drawing them forward, and it wasn't they were targeting civilizations, it was just civilizations that were in their way didn't survive. Right?
Master shrugs.
I was not alive to see it happen, so I don't know.
Well, whatever caused them... She shakes her head. Wait. How long ago was this?
Very, very, very long time ago.
Have you ever heard of Legends of Rashi?
I can't say I have.
I don't know if those two events are connected, but assuming they are, the Hydra... Hydra are reptilian creatures, right?
Yes, I would assume so.
Were there other reptilian creatures mainly, or just any creatures?
mean, if you believe in it, the legends say there used to be dragons.
Adel's mouth, like, almost drops to the floor. Oh. Now I understand. Essentially, Rashi was jealous that Draco saw his creations at a higher level than Rashi's race. Rashi killed Draco's wife, the goddess of peace, representation of peace and life. In response, Draco not only sealed Rashi away, but then absolutely destroyed his home country.
Technically, the lizard folk never had a country.
Well, their territory anyway. With that in mind, that's sad, but also worrying. I was scared of what Rashi was going to do, but now I wonder what Draco's going to do now that he knows that Rashi is around again. I hope that we didn't just instigate a war.
Sounds kind of like we did.
On one hand, we have Draco, who is able to get his creatures to turn an entire territory on its head and change the culture of this entire country. And on the other hand, we have a vengeful man who has the ability to kill a god and powerful blood magic.
Don't forget our other problem.
Yes, the cult. The cult isn't even linked to that event. If they decide to turn their head, what would already be a destructive war could turn into a horrifying free-for-all. I hope that this... Elle just like sighs and has a very, very deep frown on her face. For lack of a better word, I think we fucked up.
It seems like a gigantic pile of shit that we just stepped in.
Very well. For the time being, we'll have to continue on. There's not much we can do at the moment, but at least we have a general idea of what's going on.
If you wanted, you could also talk to the leader of Haven, the ruler of Haven.
You mentioned that she was your patron, right?
Mm-hmm.
How strong is she?
I don't think George has ever really seen her fight, so I'm not too sure, but however strong you think a ruler would be, I guess take that and combine it with some type of divine energy as well, and there you go.
What is your patron?
Fuck, I keep forgetting.
She's an angel.
Yeah, she's an angel.
I see.
Would you
I know-
prefer her
I-
name or
I know this is gonna sound kind of, blunt, but you should expect this from me. Y'all are fucking weird.
Adel
What,
just
angels?
like looks to Thorgrim. Elaborate.
We got magical angel fella. We got an empress. Sorry. We got
I'm not an empress.
a royal.
Princess.
We have bodyguard. We have whatever Tauntaun is. We have dancing girl that can do bardic magic. And we have, well, this schmuck right here who wants it himself.
Yes, the half werewolf dwarf who has reversed aged and now has several spiritual things tumbling around within his body.
Only two. Only two. Oh, fucking dude. He just starts laughing.
Adel smiles. Truth be told, I am the strangest out of all of my sisters.
Wouldn't know. I'm an only child, as far as I'm aware.
Why? Because you're passive nature?
Yes, actually. I am the only one who has not recently killed 3 digits.
So, Cuba, were you expecting, did you want a name, or did you just want to know what she was?
Wanted to know what she was.
Oh.
Well, hopefully an angel would have been around during the time of Rashi, and she'd have a better perception of things compared to us. Though, I hope that she is understanding and won't try to blame. Well, the event is technically our fault, so we would deserve blame, but I hope she does not react in a angry manner.
At this point, I'm hoping she doesn't smite me on sight.
She's a fair angel, so she's not really the type to get angry.
How does she feel about tieflings, though?
Would George know that?
No, you've never seen a tiefling in Haven.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've never seen a tiefling in Haven, so...
Surprised you're okay with me.
I see a lot of different shit on the battlefield and whatnot, so...
I think it's okay if you want to say you're uncomfortable, because this world's quite different from the world we're from.
Well, if my memory serves correctly, and I'm right assuming this, Hubert is also has some sort of divine energy, and he has no problem with you, so...
That's a little more comforting to hear. So if your patron decides to want to smite me, you'll at least try to defend me.
I'd probably end up dying if I were to try that, because I don't know how strong she actually is.
I am unsure if he'd even be allowed to go against her words.
That's...
At least I know you would try to defend me. I never said that.
Oh.
Don't worry,
But-
if she attempts to strike you down, she'll have to strike me down as well.
However, to my knowledge, I don't believe there's any laws against tieflings.
Well, with how that holy water in the dungeon kept hurting me, let's just hope it's not a case of if I even get near the place, I burst into flames.
I don't think that is the case.
I
Otherwise,
doubt
we
it.
wouldn't
It's not
be.
I don't believe it is. Well, it is somewhat of a holy city, but it's not that holy to where it'll smite anything that's
Indeed.
resembles a devil.
Besides, if it were the case that was simply divine energy, then, for example, and she, you get some of her divine energy in her hand, you would probably be damaged simply being next to me. I'm able to do this through my own natural ability, and it then
That's
just
true.
traits. So you should be fine.
Yeah, I'll just make sure not to drink the water.
Yes, you should probably refrain from drinking anything, which will probably be very difficult.
Either it's gonna kill me or really mess me up.
Alright.
End of nightly conversations?
Yeah.
Alright. So we will move one square. And it's time for an event, babies!
Oh boy.
Evento timer!
Oh fuck. Wait, what's this? What?
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 Follow the yellow brick road.
Kobolds.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow.
Kobolds being attacked by a bunch of dwarves?
Those are
That a-
dwarves.
Is that a
Well,
dancer kobold?
Those are kind of dwarves, but not really.
They're Duragar.
Yeah,
Yeah, dark
Which are
dwarves.
dwarves.
Burger.
under dwarves.
So a bunch of
The
dwarves.
Underdwarf.
So a bunch of dwarves and a couple of stone dudes are attacking a bunch of kobolds.
No, the kobolds are all bound up.
Oh, so they attacked a bunch of kobolds.
Slave group, it seems.
Hmm.
So real quick, at this point, when I start to notice that we're like in Haven territory, are we still technically in the Wildland?
You are a few miles away from being in the border of Haven.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you're
Anything-
just outside the jurisdiction.
So anything still goes here.
Yeah.
DM, quick question.
Yo.
What is the relationship in this world between dwarves and Lobo?
In this world, you don't know. In the world you come from, you basically see them as other types of dwarves. They just the dwarves that live further down than you and can sometimes be a little less agreeable.
So it's your
so,
name.
so it's not like a kill on sight then.
No, but you don't know how it is in this world, as this
Got
is
it.
not your world.
Yeah, it's
That's
more
it.
like
Your version is they're a bit of a dick, but they're livable.
Yeah,
it's that
yeah,
cousin of yours that doesn't always come around, but whenever you do, you let them into your house, but you're kind of grumpy about it.
Right,
it's,
right.
It's that YouTube video where the two people are yelling, "You're fucking, no, you're fucking, you're fucking, you're fucking, you're fucking," and then at the very end they just go, "Have a nice day."
Yeah, you too.
Got it. Got
That
it.
sounds like civil dwarf talk to me.
So what I'm hearing is just two Irishmen at a bar.
Basically.
Dwarves, yes.
Alright. So do we see what's going on here at the
I'm
minute?
sorry if we have any Irish viewers, and that sounded very racist. It's the only way I had to sum that up.
So you do in fact see with very little issue, all of the kobolds in the middle at least are bound, their arms are behind their backs, and you see that their mouths are actually roped shut so that they can't say anything. And you see chain shackles on their legs. You do see one other kobold, which does seem to be dressed in dancing attire, similar to Jubilee's, sitting behind what you can only assume to be the dwarf that seems to be in charge. All of them are sitting down, currently enjoying a meal of what appears to be deer, but you can't tell exactly. Cooked meat looks like cooked meat. And standing in front of the group, you see two stone statue-esque looking creatures. However, their heads are on a swivel as they seem to be looking back and forth.
Bacon is the superior food.
Bacon is still a cooked meat.
Okay.
Hey, Masters.
Oh,
Any?
hold on.
Oh,
There we
okay, there
Oh
we
god,
go.
they leveled up.
go. I had their sizes wrong.
Oh god, I thought they looked a lot less intimidating before.
Right. I thought they were
Okay,
really small
They were
dwarves.
also off-grid.
Okay. Masters.
Yes.
What's going on up ahead?
I
Well,
would,
besides the obvious.
I would assume that they have captured themselves some slaves.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Are they agreeable types, or are they kind of...
He just shrugs to you.
Oh, Masters, what is the status of slavery here?
Well, we are in the wildlands, so there is no status. And it depends on what kingdom you are in.
George, what's Haven's stance on this?
He'll think to himself.
Haven does not allow slavery, but indentured servitude is okay so long as you are treating your indentured servant with kindness, respect, and not indecent towards them.
So basically, indentured servants have rights.
Yeah.
There's no slavery, but I guess the best way to describe it would be something like what Adosar Day and Hubert have would be allowed.
Well, I think that's fine, as long as it's a respectful nature, and if you're treating your worker well, I guess that's not that bad.
If I see one hint of disrespect, I start swinging.
Thorgrim.
Hubert will look to Thorgrim and go,
And the mouths being bound shut isn't disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't think I agree with this at all.
Well, that's just...
Oh, language
Yes, my-
that they speak?
And since they are dwarves, I assume that they speak some Dwarven and Common. Unless you mean the kobolds. I do not know what they speak.
No, I meant the Dark Dwarves.
I know they speak a lot of good things.
Either way, I think I should probably remind you that we are not in our home anymore.
Yes, but I believe as our home plane friends say, this is the wildland, so anything goes. And I don't think I like this, so
So what are you suggesting?
well, we can try diplomacy at first, but I don't think I want to see those poor kobolds tied up like this.
So then, what would you do then?
Well, we could always have Thorgrim. We could have Thorgrim talk. If not, we can liberate them.
Liberate them. Okay. So that would involve what? Fighting them all?
Could just scare them off or distract them.
Distract them. I don't think we're going to scare them off. And while distraction could work, I have a feeling they'd figure out it was us.
I mean, if you
Well,
want a distraction,
maybe we can come to an agreement. She says,
Okay.
getting in an idea.
I was gonna say, if you want a distraction, then
Or
I need you all to speak one at a time. George, you first.
if you want a distraction, then you'll start slowly pulling out the goblin horde again.
No, no, no.
Not that kind of distraction.
It's
No.
only joking.
One of these days you're going to use that and it's going to blow us up.
I appreciate your gumption, but not what I
Yeah,
was
just shrugging.
meaning. Let's just be a traveling band of entertainers for now, and let me do my thing.
Do I look
Do I look
entertaining
like an
to you?
entertainer to you?
You're a strong man. You're a strong man.
And
With a
me?
hammer?
And what about
Exactly.
myself?
All strong men have hammers.
And me?
Well, you're the magician, of course.
The magician.
Yeah, you're known the continent over for your famous fire tricks.
Fire tricks? It's fire magic. Anyone can do it.
And what about
No one
myself
can do it as good as
and the giant literal machine?
I mean, Bo can probably figure something out for the machine, but as for you, I mean, who else is gonna put on a show to take down the big bad Patterson?
What?
He's gonna literally just rub his eyebrows and just.
Look, it's just a cover. That's just the cover story for you guys. I'm just gonna be the main attraction here. I'm the main
I'm just
distraction.
gonna look at Patterson, then look at George, and just think, Patterson.
As you look to Patterson, you see his skull shake as he goes, "Hello, I am Patterson."
Holy shit!
He can talk? What the fuck?
Everyone just stops and turns.
Wait, hold on. Did he actually talk?
Yes, he actually said that.
Yo,
Wow.
what the fuck?
I love how we're overreacting super loudly, so they probably hear us.
Well, record. Yeah, at that point, the music record scratch.
So that's what the 10 do.
Patterson, can you understand us?
Hello, I am Patterson.
How are
Okay,
you?
it's a
Patterson?
start.
I think you can only say that one sentence for now. We're learning.
We are learning. I can teach you later. Meantime, Poe, how many people can you dimension go with you?
Technically, only one at a time.
How many people have dimension door?
Actually, let me double check that number.
If he's a high level bard, you should be able to do a lot more than one.
Well, see, the issue is in 5th edition, going up in spell slots doesn't actually allow you to take any more people.
And for Dimension Door? Let me double check. 'Cause I have it.
You can bring one creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. The creature must be within 5 feet of which.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, only one person.
I
going
guess
up
it's a
in,
regular teleport that does multiple people.
so going up in spell slot doesn't actually take more creatures. creatures. In 3.5 it did, but not this one.
Yeah, shame. Oh well. Anyways, how many people have Dimension Door?
Why do you ask?
Because I'm doing math.
Let me see. Dimension door.
I'm not asking you, Program.
Well, you asked how many people. I'm a people.
I think just me and Poe Masters.
I also,
me.
Lady Adelsarte can as well.
Oh,
So
sorry.
that's 3 people that have it. 6 people. I'm out of there in roughly 12 seconds.
I can tell what you're thinking, and this would not be possible.
This is
Now,
the backup
let's
plan. Things go
if-
still.
If I may say, I do actually have a dimension door stored away in Patterson. Or not Patterson.
I was
Bartholomew.
gonna say, how the fuck are you storing shit in my skeleton?
Bartholomew, sorry.
Okay, so that's now 4.
Patterson speaking kind of distracted me.
Still would not be
That's
possible.
completely fine. I was told to assign numbers specific traits of him, and the lowest number I gave him, I think, was a 10.
Hello, I am Patterson.
Yes, I know that, Patterson.
So
We'll
the
learn these more stuff later. I wonder if I can teach him magic.
Well,
To
as
begin
long as I
with, we would
could
need
probably
to
get
get
to the-
close enough to them to do that, and that would leave the rest of the people there, making it very obvious what just occurred.
Well,
look, I gave you guys cover stories. If you want to make something else up, you can. But
No,
follow my lead.
I think that your idea is the best, Jubilee. But if things don't go well, let's not try to go to blows.
I
Yes.
was thinking, Edelsarde, there's all of these fucking rocks over here. Last I checked, Dimension Door is a pretty fucking long teleport.
500 feet.
Your point
You
being,
know,
Yeah, your idea would crush our friend, the ones we want to rescue too.
well, it wouldn't really crush them. It's just that
it
four.
would crush them in unoccupied space.
Yes, it wouldn't crush them, but four
Oh, I
of
thought you
us.
were talking about rolling boulders down onto them.
No! Dimension Door!
Yes,
To the other side
dimension.
of rock.
Dimension door 4 people away while the rest of them are standing there, making it obvious
Yeah,
to the
we
people there
would need
what
7,
happened.
and we don't have that many.
7?
There's
Yeah.
7 kobolds.
There are obviously only 6. Only 6 of them are tied up. One of them is not.
You don't
Assuming that was
know.
a rat.
You don't know her relationship. Either way, let's go with Jubilee's plan for now.
Just get ready to teleport things if things are wrong.
I can't teleport. That's you 3. Technically 4. So, still doable within 12 seconds. There, it's just keep the rest occupied for a little bit before we... I'm really wondering if I'm ever going to get to use Undercommon or if I just choose a language that has no...
I mean, technically the Duragar also speak Undercommon, so you can speak into them if you want to.
Yeah,
Just
but
be a
Mark
listener.
doesn't know that. This is a different world. The only reason he has deep
Oh my God.
the great old one Warlock. And that was
It's fine.
dramatic as fuck.
So as you guys end up getting closer, one of the statues slowly turns its head and stares at you.
Oh my! Look, everyone! Look, a weary band of adventurers. I think they could use some entertaining. What do you guys think?
I suppose, in turn, that would depend upon what our audience would wish.
Hello there! Just calls out to the dwarven fellows. Might
You,
you?
the one in the back takes a large bite out of what appears to be a roasted deer leg as he pulls the meat off and chews it for a minute, stares at you all before getting up and begins walking forward, at which point you notice there is actually a rope tied to his waist, which is around the dancing kobold's neck, which pulls her along as he is walking.
Yup.
He then looks to you all and snorts a bit before. What's all this?
Oh, Greetings, good sir. We're just a traveling band of entertainers, and we're just making our way past. But it seems like you folks might appreciate a free show, as we're working on a new routine.
Band of traveling entertainers in the
Yes, yes, of course. We're still very capable of defending ourselves, but we love to entertain.
He looks you all over and raises an eyebrow. Roll deception.
What? Sorry.
Roll deception.
Sorry, I know my character sheet went weird all of a sudden. Decided to become a small square, so open it back up again.
Oh, brother.
Okay, there we go.
A small square. It's just double clicking.
Yeah, I did. And when I unclicked it to open it up again, it was a small square. Like, not the clear version, but the you know what I mean.
Oh, like you had.
Like something had squished it, so I had to drag it all back out again.
Oh.
Anyways, there's my deception. Unfortunately, not my best roll. Hoping these guys aren't very bright.
He looks at you before snorting and looks over his shoulder and begins speaking in Undercommon to the rest of his band.
What
I'm
does
not
he
close enough to
say?
hear this.
Yes. How many people understand Undercommon?
I do not.
Let me double check.
At least two of us.
What do you mean at least two of us?
Nope.
I mean you and me.
Oh, you picked up Undercommon?
Hubert
Yep.
also knows Undercommon.
Yeah, I think Undercommon is a draw language, isn't it? I think it's just the common language of the Underdark.
And so as he looks over his shoulder, Thorgrim, Hubert, and Tauntaun all hear him say, we got a bunch of liars. Be prepared. Before he looks back to the rest of you and goes, a merry band of it. What'd you say you were? Entertainers?
Of course.
Judging by your look. What's your name?
Okay, Jubilee is within my telepathy range. Can I just let her know that this man's already onto us?
Sure.
Jubes. He's already onto us.
Am I able to respond back to telepathy?
Unfortunately, with the feet, no. His original telepathy could. It was also at a shorter range. This one
Got it.
specifically states that you cannot.
Okay.
It also has the language the person knows, so I've lost my super language.
Gotcha. So Jubilee will take a bow, like with a hand, like one hand semi-hidden, be like, "My name is Jubilee, good sir, and what might I have your name?" And with the hidden hand, I'm trying to signal, like, do a thumbs up behind me to Tauntaun that I got the message.
Roll stealth.
Oh boy.
Do I have to roll this?
Better than my deception. It's just a thumbs up too, so.
My name is Thorgrim.
Huh?
Thorgrim.
Oh, it's the anti-Thorgrim.
Mother of mercy. This is a parallel universe, oh no.
T-H.
How do you feel?
Oh crap, I got my book. Hold on, notebook. I have... okay.
Thorgrim.
No, I misspelled my own fucking name. There we go, Thorgrim.
Yeah.
I heard Thorgrim, and I'm just like, did he just look at Thorgrim and just change the O to an A?
No, I had actually planned this guy long before I met Thorgrim.
You met Thorgrim? When the fuck did you enter the world?
It's my
Are you
world, I can
good?
do as I please.
Are you
I have
a goon?
seen God, and God is good.
I have seen God, and God is a goon.
I have seen God, and God is.
Okay, I got it written down. Well, Sir Thorgrin, may I at least show off a new dance for you and your company?
My clan name, so you may know, is Keg Mace.
Keg Mace.
Keg. Kegmace.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I was just spelling it.
Well, thank you nonetheless. Sorry, my cat's... I keep getting distracted by my cat being a little shit right now. Anyways. So, will you do me the honor of letting me perform for your troop?
He looks you all over before he shrugs and says, "Hi."
Fantastic. Still, like, take a position over here and get ready to perform for them. Especially
Okay.
because he's in range now. So. My mouse is going nuts for some reason. And from there, I'll start my dance. I'm sorry, my mouse might be dying on me. It's like going nuts right now.
That is a shame. So they're all within range of my telepathy as well. The chances they don't understand common and not freak out about a voice in their head.
The first thing, probably good. Second thing, maybe not so much.
But anyways, what I'm gonna try starting with is my usual dance idea to get them a little charmed. My enthralling performance.
You can hit things within 60 feet.
Yeah, that's why the guy on the far left I can't get. So I'll just stick with the 4 I can right now. Haha. And the save DC is 16.
Alright. You feel that you only affect one of them.
I don't know. Do I know which one? Yeah, I do. Alright. Keeping the performance up, I will... Hopefully... Well, it's worth a shot, I suppose. Nope, that's not the right thing. Guess I'll try my other thing. I only got one shot at this, so hopefully this goes well. I can cast command without expending a spell slot. Like, I'll approach the leader, as it were, just like with the very beautiful... Stay there. There we go. With a very beautiful form and do command on him. Okay. Then I'll get closer and kind of whisper in his ear and be like, point like to all point to the kobold around that's tied to him. Command word will be freedom.
Okay. So as you say this, he begins reaching a hand up and grabs the front of your shirt before pulling you down so that his mouth is next to your ear, and he goes, "No."
So that's coming.
Uh-oh.
That's awkward.
And while continuing to whisper, he goes, "You may not know this about Duragar, but we're resistant to being charmed."
Right.
Oh.
So,
Does it look like shit's about to hit the fan?
you
Well,
can't
he's holding me by the shirt right now.
you can't really tell exactly how things are going without an insight check, because this may just be his form of flirting rather than intimidation.
God damn.
Right.
Okay.
May I
I'd also
have
like to
Oh,
roll
that's definitely
insight.
flirting.
Damn.
George, you're looking at some serious flirtation here. He's already trying to take off Jubilee's top. The rest of you, however, can tell he is very clearly
All right.
in a you had better stop.
Okay.
He is definitely trying to intimidate.
Okay. I'm going to, like, before Thorgrim can rush forward, because I have a feeling he's about to, I'm just gonna, like, raise my hand, like, put my arm in his way to stop him before stepping forward.
He bumps into it. Ah, but come on.
Patterson, be on standby.
Hello, I am Patterson, he says as he pulls out his 2 swords and shield.
Can you please let her go? I think she gets the message.
Thogrin will continue looking at you, Jubilee, before slowly turning his head to Adel Sarday and says, "And why should I?"
To begin with, she says, while gesturing around, I can tell very clearly that if you don't let her go, you're going to instigate a fight. I don't want one, because I do not want to hurt you. I don't know who you are, I don't know your friends. And you don't want to start one because, and she points past you at past Thorgrin at the person, the kobold that's Thorgrin, yes, at this kobold. Because at the moment, your precious cargo is incredibly close to you. Whether or not you win the fight, you would potentially harm your slaves, thus lowering their price, and you would get less of a profit.
You hear him snort a bit to this. You think I care about these slaves?
You
He
care
then looks
about
over
money, don't you?
and shouts in Undercommon to the one at the farthest, and you see him wipe off his chin before he stands up, weapon in hand, and just raises it and with a loud crack slams it over the top of the kobold's head. And you watch as it flumps to the ground. He then looks to...
DM,
Yes.
I would
Yeah.
like to rage.
Okay. He then looks back to you, Adel Sarday, and goes, those kobolds are worth less than a gold.
And the one behind you?
This one is special. And if you don't want things to get physical, you're going to hand over 10 gold. You're going to get
What?
on your knees, and you're going to beg that I let your friend go.
Question, DM?
Yo.
What kind of armor is he wearing?
He is wearing... Wait.
God fucking damn it, Thorgrim.
Can I haste
No.
Patterson and just say kill?
Ugh.
You will have to be more specific, otherwise he may kill the kobolds.
Kill
Well, this
the
might get-
Dark Dwarf. Just kill the Dark Dwarf.
See, that was a bad idea to grab me like that, cause dink.
God damn it.
Okay, so he needs to make a con save.
Actually, no, because this is armor. Unless he can
Yep.
get rid of his armor quickly, there is no con save. It's auto damage.
Yup.
That con save is
Oh,
just
yeah,
to drop it.
Hook and book, motherfucker.
The con save is just if he drops weapon. Alright, so roll the 2d8 damage.
Actually, I cast it at a 4th level, so I get 48 damage. So here's 2 more.
24.
Now, if you want to not cook in your armor alive, I suggest you let me go and let them go while you're at it.
He feels the heat before he looks to you and goes, "How about a counter?"
And before counterspell.
No, the counterpoint is a thwack with his weapon.
Yeah, it's go time.
Question.
Answer.
Can I have the parry combat maneuver? Can I use it on other people?
No.
I'm gonna take a hit, but
Alright.
It's a
So
shame I
Jubilee,
can't build on other people.
you
Yes?
will take 10 points of bludgeoning damage
ow.
and 6 points of psychic damage as he slams his mace into your ribs.
Ow,
Roll
my
it.
head.
Roll a constitution save
Oh god, what?
for concentration.
Oh, that. Okay.
Alright, everyone roll initiative.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.